got yourself something funky.
Wow. All right. That's a good
The
one.
problem with that is we are not funky. But
speak for yourself.
us as a whole, individually, maybe you're funky, but I am not. So I bring the funkiness down.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's another attempt at music. Thoughts on that one?
I like that one. That was good.
Donnie liked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, there you
I like
Better than my attempt at guitar.
No, nothing beats that.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the best.
No comment.
Oh, you commented.
No additional comment.
So this full 42, we talk about geeky stuff, board games and whatnot, play games. That's what we're doing today. We're talking about the top 5 games we most want to learn currently, which changes quite a bit for me, at least. And we are being joined by Peter Vaughan, friend to the show.
Hey, glad to be here.
Who has the coolest background. I'm kind of jealous now. Is that a green screen behind you, or is it just like you're using?
This is my regular wall in my my living room.
That'd be pretty awesome, actually.
Well done.
No, we're not bringing back the guitar.
Yep.
That is it's a green screen. It's a photo taken by Board Game Shot out of Poland. They do great photography.
Nice.
He does great work. I love his stuff. I have a massive print here of Bosk that he like a picture that he took of the game components of Bosk, and it's in my game room.
Yeah, I love this stuff, especially the ability to have pieces in the air and kind of. I mean, it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And I have a couple of Flamecraft images I still have to post because we were so slammed we never actually posted them anywhere. But he did some cool stuff with the prototype too.
I just saw that one with the hot air balloon you posted a few days ago, or maybe you posted it before, but it's the first time I saw it. Mm-hmm. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
I love that image. I wish I'd seen it earlier.
Yeah, you would have backed.
Yeah. Maybe you would have had a successful Kickstarter.
Speaking of backing, shameless plug for your pledge manager is now open, right? For Flamecraft?
That's true. Not only the pledge manager, but also the late pledge open today. So if you did somehow miss it and hot air balloons convince you, and all the other art, there's 42 different shops and lots of dragons.
42 different shops.
Yeah.
Speaking
just
of
for people who get in now, after that it goes down.
Yeah. No, you want to get in at the 42 level. The 42 is where it is.
Exactly. Right.
Speaking of,
we thought about that when we were making. We're like, we should just stop at 42 for the show.
Love it.
That's perfect.
That's a very nice nod to us. Thank you very much.
Speaking of friends of the show and Kickstarters and stuff, there's 60 hours left of the stuff at Legend. Just in case you've missed this, we've talked about it several times and had several shows and stuff, but just thought I'd point that out. So go ahead and go check it out.
There's a big update coming out in the morning. I'm not sure when Michael's going to post it, but the 48-hour push and the final stretch goal of what's coming out. Also, there's a video that I'm posting tomorrow morning with Kevin Wilson about the game too. So keep an eye out for that.
Cool.
Nice.
Tell us in Discord too.
Yeah. No.
By the way, just to talk about our Discord real quick, we have lots of fun on Discord. Come by. Always need new people, new things to talk about, but for the most part, we're just talking about board games and stupid stuff going on.
And plenty of COD. There's tons of COD in the Discord that we can give you now too. So
that's only on one channel. Thankfully, you won't be bothered too much by the COD.
I must have missed that channel.
There's an RPG that they're playing in there, and you go fishing, and I don't know.
Every time you go fishing, you get COD.
Oh, what? Because of the ask for a different background. There you go.
Nice.
Catastrophe. It's about to be.
Oh, there you go.
We're doomed.
No, we're not.
I will say about your Discord, it is my favorite Discord, and I even have a Discord.
You have your own Discord.
That's
Wow.
so exciting.
That's
If you have, yeah.
Yet for me, it just feels kind of like having friends where you can just like kind of walk into a room and ask people like, "Hey, what about this?" or just some random thought and get some stuff and then go back to work kind of thing. So it's kind of like having friends at the office when you work from home for me.
So can I ask you a question, Chris, about your oh yeah, it's important that we should say MC equals mission catastrophe because there's a big thing on the Discord about using abbreviations, and you don't want to do that.
That's because of me.
And because of me, I back that up. I feel the same way. I don't like it when people just start throwing big acronyms out there. And what are you
on our Discord, we had this thing where mission catastrophe ended with C, and Flamecraft ended with C. So we were saying FC and MC, and everyone said, "Are you going to name every game ending in C?" And I was like, "No, we're going to break that on the next game. Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
But then we did this thing where they said, "Can you tell us the initials of the next game?" And I said, "It's AE." And for a long time in this one Discord channel, everyone was just guessing different titles that were AE. It was very fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's Andromeda's Edge, right?
That is Andromeda's Edge. That is the answer to that AE.
Did anyone guess it prior?
Nope. And Luke had even posted on Twitter, so no one was cheating either.
I almost put it there, but I figured you would announce it whenever you were ready. So
yeah. What I was going to ask you, Chris, though, since nice, Brad.
there you go.
There's the C for you.
C.
What I was going to ask you is, hopefully this is not too personal, but before you had your own Discord, you told me that you always felt like walking into a Discord, there was this anxiety of if someone started a conversation, you had to stay there and finish it because it felt weird if you just like left. Do you feel that in your own Discord now, or do you feel like your Discord, you can just come and go and it's not the same problem?
Well, I don't because I never leave it. My Discord is always open and it's connected to my phone. So anytime anybody says anything in there, I see it almost immediately. Nice. It's even connected to my watch. Like posts come up on my watch.
Wow.
So,
oh my gosh.
And I don't always answer them because I want other people involved. And if it's not something directly to me, or if I don't instantly have something in my head to go, oh yeah, an answer, then I don't. And that's probably why I've got the highest ranking on there now at level 27.
Yeah, I'm with Matt. I'm with Matt at this one. Now that I know that you're connected to it, like it's in your bloodstream, there's going to be like posts just random.
Hey, you can find me posting on there at 3 a.m. sometimes.
Actually, yeah, you will answer. I actually relate to that because it's the same thing on my Discord. I feel like every post all the time. There's a lot going on, and I don't always answer, but I'm always like, okay, let me.
Okay, the difference is you've got like thousands of people on your Discord. Maybe not thousands, but
there's 6,000 members, but there's not 6,000 active.
No, and when I go on there, I see names I've seen before, right? I mean,
yeah.
So you have a lot more people talking about a lot more different stuff on there, and we went on there and used it to play Troubles at one point. I think I even booked the game through your own Discord doing that. So there's a lot of stuff going on in yours. Ours is more of like a hangout almost. It's
yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's got this. I don't know. I don't know if it's because you set it up immediately that it's all going to be geeky topics, and it's just sort of one hub where you can say, "I'm into The Mandalorian," and you're going to find other people who are ready to go. I don't know if that's what it is, but it's sort of like it's just this nice hangout spot.
Yeah, it's kind of taken over. Like I don't go to Facebook that often anymore. I still go there to see what other people are saying, but I'm finding that I'm not posting that much because if I post on Facebook, sure, lots of people will see it, hundreds or whatever, see my feed, but I get no response because they're seeing 100 other things. If I talk about something cool I saw on the Discord, one of these people or one of you will answer, or some say, "Oh, I didn't know that." There's a conversation to be had that I'm not getting from Facebook anymore. So
watch the next time you comment on something, everybody will go like silent.
I know, and totally ignoring me.
Please do.
I will say that whenever both Mike and Katia, Daryl was gone as well. Whenever you guys went off to the cons, it almost went crickets there for a while, and that's a part of the problem. Not a problem, but part of the nature of having a small group of friends is that if half of them leave, then it kind of gets a little quiet. So,
yeah.
Whereas, like Cardboard Alchemy. That is one thing.
Nice.
That is one thing about Discord is like in larger servers where there's 20 rooms, you can't keep up with everything, right?
Yeah. I don't know if anyone feels that way walking into ours yet, but when I go into, I'll give you an example, Quackalopes, I try and go in there to just see what everyone's talking about. I don't know what I'm looking at, and it's not because it's that confusing. It's just I haven't been part of it, and there's every channel's lit up, and I don't know where I should go. Plus, certain Discords have certain rules, like you can't talk about this is only for matchmaking like games on TTS. So don't come in here and say something else. I mean, I don't know. Not that they have those rules per se, but it just feels like that sometimes in some Discords you don't know. So I don't know if it feels like that in ours yet. Another example is I joined a couple of Ghibli studio servers because I was trying to tell them about Flamecraft. So I would go into the server and I would go to the general and I'd say, okay, so I want to add a link somewhere. Where can I do that without offending anyone? They'd tell me the name of some channel to go in. I'd go in there, I'd type it in there, and no one would answer. And I was like, so it feels vast. It feels like at the same time it's full and at the same time it's empty.
Right.
It's so big.
There's like 20 rooms of conversations, and you can walk into 10 of them, and nobody's really talking yet. Or you can walk in one, and you can't keep up because it's just going, and you don't even know what they're talking about. So
right. It can be very difficult.
Is that what he's? Yeah, I feel the same way for any Discord when I first walk into it, that if there's like 20 or 30 rooms, it's almost daunting. You don't know where to start. So a lot of them have good, welcome, start here. Yeah. I love that stuff. And as long as it's like clean and simple, that tell you what to do, then,
Yeah.
But anyway, that I was just wanting to mention Discord.
Nice.
Sorry, I was off on a tangent, but
also like and subscribe. I like tangents. That's half the reason why we have this show. It's just to talk about random stuff. So.
It's good to mention the Discord because we have a bunch of new subscribers that maybe didn't know we have.
Discord. Yeah, we've been expanding and subscribing. Subscribers. Despite me doing this all the time, like and subscribe. More probably, I would say, to the fact that Katia and Mike are talking about it more, whereas I am horrible at doing that. So I thank you guys for doing it.
You're really good at playing the guitar, though, Chris.
Nope.
The way they do it is they go out on the other social media platforms and say, come see the Chris Strain over here in this area.
Rockstar.
We're like Parkers. We're like carnival Parkers.
I knew I'd regret that guitar thing.
It was so
the best thing that ever appeared on the show.
I don't know. The dancing velociraptor with the bulbous tail from last week could possibly be, if not a really close second to Chris.
I mean, both. I think both made me like tear up, like from laughing.
Yeah, I put that on. We got to put a new welcome video on our YouTube because of the number of subscribers, I guess, I just never bothered to do it. It's probably that one, and I had to put that I had to put that drawing on the end of it there. That was too funny.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh, nice shirt. Look at that.
Oh, I put it out. It's warm, so I just.
Now you got to change your background. Back to
Why?
dwellings.
Oh, he already had it. It's okay.
So let's talk about our top 5 most wanted to learn games that we all like had prepared hours and hours before. I totally wrote these up maybe 10 minutes before you did, Peter, so don't worry about it.
Well done.
I can start.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to pull up, as you say them, I'll pull them up on BGG.
I had grand ideas that I was going to pull from different lists and explain, like, okay, this is from the top on BGG, and I was going to do that whole thing, but no, today did not go like that.
That would have been great.
Next time.
I went through my list of unplayed games. Really,
Nice.
It's like there's a lot of new stuff I want to play. There's a couple, there's one that I kept on here, but majority of them are stuff I own and just has been sitting there too long. So
yeah, I went to my shelf of shame and went, what is the order in which I would like to learn things, and that's pretty much what I did. So.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll start with
what you got?
I'll start with my lowest one. It would be Lignum.
Oh, it's a good one.
How do you spell it?
What I hear.
Yeah. I like that.
I've heard it was good. I bought it when it was on sale.
Huh.
And of course, it's got a bunch of components I can use. So that was definitely a factor as to why I bought it. But people were saying, oh, it's actually really good. So I'm looking forward to playing it. But it seems like it's a fairly heavy game, I guess.
The second edition?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Looks like that.
It's actually it's a game I don't own.
I can't find, I don't know where the box is because, again, you're seeing this is all tidy, but down here it's a mess. So I don't know where the lid is. But yeah, look at all those bits. They go back.
I've never even heard of this.
I know. That's why you really want it.
Look at it. Look at that. Ah. They're so fun. But yeah, it looks like a pretty neat game. So I look forward to either learning it or somebody teaching it to me.
This is 2017. The second edition is 2015 is the first one. I like it. Oh, I didn't mean to click on it.
I wonder if we can get a copy for playing it at QSCon. I don't own it.
Yeah, if I wasn't flying, I could bring it.
Capstone games.
Yeah, second edition, I think it was Capstone, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's
the one I have is definitely Capstone.
Huh, never even heard of this one.
There you go.
There's a lot of games out there.
The more you know.
That's 3,000 every year or so. 3,500 every year.
Is it?
Right. Peter, why don't we go with you?
Is it double that though?
Yeah,
I think it might be. I'm going to say an honorable mention plug that is a long title. Batman the Animated Series, Gotham City Under Siege. I want to learn that from someone in this, video right here. I want to learn that from Michael someday.
I can definitely show you that one.
So
I don't know why I'm bringing this up. Like 2 of us at least.
I mean,
so Peter, you know where you would get the chance to do that? Oh yeah, at QSCon.
All right, but that would be fun. I would love to do that.
It would be.
The only thing better is if they made this game about Avengers, like that Battle for New York moment. But other than that, Batman is really where it's at.
Yeah, if only.
If that was my honorable mention. I'm gonna give you my 5th place. It's a game that I own and have never played, and I keep wanting to get a group together. It's called Queensdale. Michael actually helped me remember that name, but it's a legacy worker placement game, which is, here's the problem. I own a lot of legacy games that I have not cracked open because I, of course, want to find the group that will go through the whole thing, but I have a terrible success rate. So I was at some con and I was like, this time I'm going to do it. And I brought Queensdale back and it just has never just absolute fail. And I want to try it because I've actually heard from people who have done it that it's quite good.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
The rise of Queensdale.
One of the things that I think is the most interesting part that I heard about it is that when you have a legacy and it's a worker placement, say that the first game, the game ends when anybody reaches 5 points. In the following game, supposedly the person who won the last game has to get to like 10 points and everybody else has to get to 5. So it's like set up that you'll have a harder challenge getting to win over and over because they'll set your bar higher. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, it's weird. Donnie says that, or is it Mike? Yeah, Mike says he really likes the cover art. I have seen the cover art because I saw it at Gen Con with you, I think, whenever we were walking around or something. But, and I just like glanced over this. I never really noticed like the little mountains and everything the hands are holding. That's pretty cool art. I've never even noticed it before. It's kind of glossed right past it. I don't know why.
When was this? 2018? 17?
I think 18 would have to be when it was, right? Or
I mean,
I think it was the last Gen Con I went to, which was 18, I think.
18.
Yeah.
I could bring it to BGG and just run through it. I don't know. It's tempting.
I am bringing one of mine to BGG.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll have to see what that one is if we can guess it.
So, Mike, what is your number 5?
I'm going to go with something that you mentioned last week that's been on my radar, and now I've got it out of the library so I could learn it. It's Clans of Caledonia.
Oh, cool.
That game is awesome.
I still have mine in drink.
That game is amazing.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. We talked about it last week on the show. Actually, well, yeah. I don't know much about it. I just know that it's always been talked about highly, and then Chris went on about it last week, and now I want to play it.
It's super well done. It's also like it should win an award for how compact, how much of a game and how small of a box.
Agreed. Yeah, it's kind of a small box, but there's a lot there. Yeah. To repeat exactly what Peter said.
Yeah.
I kind of now want to make a game that, you know, is because I do Kickstarter games that are bloated on purpose. But I kind of want to do one of those bloated ones and then go, and here's the Clans of Caledonia size version of it. It's so great that they did that.
Yeah, but kind of the point of Kickstarter is to be able to get the nice big.
Although they were on Kickstarter, Clans. Yep. I remember.
That's true.
They were on Kickstarter, and I remember seeing them at Essen. Here's another fun story about them. A small team, you know, they had like two or three people tops at this company, and they had a little tiny booth at Essen, and they knew that they weren't going to get people to go to that booth. They were in like one of the big halls, but I know they knew what their chances are of people finding them, right? So they stepped. There's sort of a main entrance hall walkway. They took one of their 3 people. They went and stood at that walkway with a giant sign saying "Clans" with an arrow. I was like, you guys, that's brilliant, because it just meant people were like, okay, I'll go see what this is. They just took over the main walkway.
It's smart.
Yeah. I was like, beautiful. It got my attention, and I think that's where I picked it up. So
too many of those, and Gen Con will take care of that.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I don't know if anyone told them later, like, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Can't talk about that.
No, here.
My number 5, I'm gonna have to copy and paste because I don't want to try to spell it or say it actually.
Oh.
But something the Inca.
Something.
Tawantinsuyu?
Sure.
Sounds good.
Close.
Yeah, you know, I guess the people call them the T series. I really like the ones before this, so it's just on the next list of stuff to learn that, you know, I'll probably enjoy and complain about feeding people or something.
Feeding workers.
Which I tend to do from time to time on our Discord.
Recognize the designer's name, of course.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
The T series.
Good old David Tursi. Now he doesn't. I don't know what his philosophy is on feeding people, but
Well, I mean, I think. Okay, so all of the ones in the, I guess what people call it, the T series, right? I think Zulkin's one, and help me say it, Teotihuacan, what is it?
Teotihuacan.
Yeah, that one. Both of those you have to feed people. So I'm assuming the other ones are. I was yelling about it, a different game earlier this week, but the other games are so good that I look past it, even though I dislike it. So want to learn that one.
interesting.
Cool. Let me just pull up my list here. The other one that I wanted to learn is Blackout Hong Kong.
Ooh,
Okay.
I played that one. Got that. That was good.
Yeah, people keep saying it's really good. It's underrated. And again, I picked it up when it went on sale for like 17 or 19 bucks. And haven't gone around playing it yet, but I like the designer, so I should really get on it because I really want to play that before I get to play his new one, Boon Lake. So
what's funny is this is the only game of his maybe that I've played, even though I know the other ones, and I'm like, oh, I should play that. But I bought this one because of I was like, well, I got to play one.
What'd you think?
It's good. It's got a lot of different things going on in there. I kind of want to fire the graphic designer. Sorry if the graphic designer ever watches this. I don't know.
Just because of the black or
no, it's like the cards there. They have you constantly like wait. I don't know. It's okay. You get used to it. It's one of those games where it's like it's just a certain way, and then you're like, okay, I got it now. It's not bad. But like the little GPS symbol is important, and so there's this little mechanic of that. Yeah, I don't know. It's all right.
Yeah, once you get used to the iconography,
it's just like any game, I guess. I'm always afraid as a publisher to put too much iconography that you have to learn on the first go, even though I know it would make your second go better and your third go better, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't go as far as a lot of the European games are like, you'll get it.
Yep.
Yeah. You'll be fine. I mean, it's smart. It's a great design idea for languages, right? So it's great.
Have any of you played Cloud Age?
No.
Also by him. He does really cool stuff in games. Stuff that, I don't know, it seems new and fresh in board games. He's just creative.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Cool. All right, Peter.
All right, I'm going to name another one. This one, I don't know how this got to be not played yet, but Caverna, I have never played. And
my God.
This will give you a story about Chris.
Yeah.
So I'm at BGG Con, and this is ways back, and I said to Chris, I have never played Caverna, and I like Agricola. I played the hell out of Agricola. I have finally just played Feast for Odin. Luke Laurie taught me that one, and Caverna just remains on this like, well, I haven't found it's past it's when people were playing it. But we're at BGG Con, and I tell this to Chris, and he's like, I can teach you that, and let's go get it out of the library. So we get it out of the library, and he sits it down, and I'm like getting a drink, and I'm waiting. He's like pulling stuff out, and then about some time passes, and he's really quiet, and I was like, what's up? He's like, I can't teach you that. I don't remember.
I know. It was one of those things where, like, in your head, you go, I've played this like 2 or 3 times. I know this. It's no problem. And then I started pulling it out. I was like, what is this? And like half of it was gone. I just realized I don't know how to play half this game in my head. And I was just, I was not going to pick up the rule book because once you start down that dark path, forever does it dominate.
Because we're at a con and you don't want to really do that.
Right. We were just about, I don't know if you were going to continue that story or not for other reasons. Okay. Yeah, so we didn't end up learning that game. Unfortunately,
That was my one shot. No, I'm just kidding. Here's what's funny about it. I later bought it thinking, okay, well, Chris didn't teach it to me, but I will, of course, find my game group and someone will play it. And then I keep I'd bring out the box and be like, ooh, that one looks way too, people would be intimidated. So no one wanted to crack it open and play it. So,
well, I mean, I have it. I can try to get Aaron to learn it before coming down there and
brush up on the rules so we can cross this
another try. We'll have to relearn the whole thing because I haven't touched it since then, actually. And we love the game.
You should have just made it up. You should have just started making shit up on the rules. This is what you do. This is how this works, and just see how far you can take it.
It would break immediately. Yeah.
At least there would have been no feeding your dwarves or anything if you'd done it. If Chris
That's true.
Over the rules.
No feeding people.
That's funny.
That's great.
Yeah, I should put that on my list because I need to relearn it. That's my honorable mention right there.
I'm sure there's a quick how to play video on it, how to play.
I don't know about quick. There aren't quick how to play videos on Azul. But I could teach that in 60 seconds, and I looked it up, and it was 12 minutes to teach. What are you doing? What's going on?
First, open the box.
Anyway, I talk about digressing. I can go on forever about that. Just pull up the Dragon's Tomb video. That will help.
Great. Yeah, the Dragon's Tomb.
Perfect.
All right. So, Mike, you're number 4.
Oh, I got a hi, Jordan. Hi, Jordan. I got a hi in the chat.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the other Mike.
No, not that Mike. He doesn't come to Tuesday game nights, Mike. Jordan does though.
Maybe that's because he's not invited.
We don't know Jordan.
Just saying.
Hi, Jordan.
You should know Jordan. Jordan's cool to know.
No, he knows Jordan. Now we all know Jordan.
The Clans of Caledonia was what? Scottish, right? Highlands.
Yep.
And I'm going to stick around that area and go to something that's Irish. And go to Mornquest.
What?
Yeah. So it's based on the series, the Mornquest novels, which I don't know anything about. But it's a cooperative game, which I know Chris will love.
Oh, I love that cover. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Oh, I don't have the Dice Tower seal on mine. That's interesting.
It's only of approval. They shouldn't have put it on there.
Oh, whatever. The minis are neat. They got really cool minis in it. It's based on an IP, which could be a little nerve-wracking, I guess, for some.
Oh, those are cute.
I like the attention to detail. I like the minis. I guess, I don't know. It's like a pot of gold.
Well,
that's cute.
Yeah,
that looks cool.
But the minis are really neat too.
They're so original.
They're like,
yeah, that feels like something that would be on my grandmother's shelves. I don't know. They're different.
Yeah, they're definitely different. The lore seems fun. I don't know. Kind of like with Red Rising, right? I don't know the backstory. I don't know the stuff to it, but the book doesn't seem too hard to learn. I've just never learned it.
Did you say learn the book?
Like the book, like the instruction book.
Okay. I thought you were like the novel it was based on. I gotta learn this novel.
Oh, it was a really cool thing of putting the quick guide on the back, which I love.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's fun. Yeah.
Really neat.
Yeah, I've never heard of this one.
Yeah.
No, me neither.
There you go. Mornquest.
We should challenge each other to learn one of our lists by next week and talk about it.
I could do that.
Who's next? Is that me?
You.
It's you.
All right. I'll just switch to this because mine's right here.
Oh, wow.
It's a little bit of a cheat.
Asking for troubles. Would you like to learn that one?
No, I know that one.
With the
it's a little bit of a cheat because it's expansions, but it's so much expansion at this point that I feel like it's almost another game. I know the original game, but I've got all this extra stuff now. I haven't touched it, and I just got this new one in. So the Western Legends.
I wonder where I don't think I have all the stuff, and I meant to get all the stuff.
Well, I just got it in the mail. So if you backed it as well,
I did.
it's probably on its way. I'm just
Neat.
more important. So yeah,
I think we're back to me then.
Yep.
My next one would be the Star Wars Imperial Assault. I mean,
Yes, that's a good one.
It's just waiting to be played.
That's
Nice.
a good game. I actually got through a couple of, because it's campaign. It's sort of, you play and then you buy gear, and so it's sort of it's not legacy, but it's like campaign, right?
right.
Yeah,
I can't wait to paint Chopper.
that's really cool.
Like Chopper is gonna be so much fun to
I need to get the Ahsoka one and try and paint her because I don't have that one.
It's a lot of fun because I think almost right off the bat they give you like
Yeah, I'm not surprised, Michael.
They give you like a Luke Skywalker quest right away, which is really fun.
That's
you
cool.
learn the rules. It also has a really good learning the rules mechanism, or not mechanism, but system, where the very first thing they do is they give you a simple map and they just teach you combat. And then you do combat for a second, and then they'll say, okay, now let's talk about your items. Now let's talk about, the continuing story.
Almost like they do in RPG video games. They do like the little tutorials.
Yeah, it was really great because instead of well, why don't you read this giant book? We're just going to get you in right now, and then you can have some fun blasting a door open, and then we're going to show you what the next lesson is with Luke. Right? It's pretty cool. It's a good game.
The game's a lot of fun. The only problem with it is that it's got the potential to have that quarterback in the game that's telling you, no, you should go there and do this. No, you should go there and do this. And the first time I played it, I had that. And it was just like, yeah, man, like, okay, great. Let me take my turn, but I'll do what you want to do. So as long as you're playing with a group that kind of respects the fact that it's your character, and like with Descent, right? Like the new Descent's the same thing. Like you're going to choose to go someplace and do a thing as all co-ops. Batman does the same thing. If you got a quarterback in the game, no, you shouldn't do that right now. You should use your thing and go here. And but
And one of the reasons why I don't do well at cooperative is because I have to stop myself from being that quarterback. I know how annoying it is. I don't want to be that guy, but then I'm also not saying anything. So it's just a weird thing. I had this game. I played it once, the first part of it, and thought this was awesome, and started painting all of the little stormtroopers, and finished stormtroopers, and thought, man, that was a lot of painting, and never went back to it.
No.
So I should relearn this. Another one on the relearn pile.
Mm-hmm. I love, just a little personal note. I love that my QSCon mosaic that Katia made has 2 snowtroopers in it. In the QSCon words, it looks so neat.
Well, I'm lucky that my copy is painted. So.
Oh yeah, you got a special copy.
It is
I was gonna say,
neat
I think what kind of left it less exciting for me is that the stormtroopers in my copy, they're all gray, so I just was kind of getting out of it, thinking if there's anything I should paint, I should just paint these all white so that I could get more into this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just dunk them. Just open up a
right?
thing and just dunk them in. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, we lost Chris.
I'm just pulling mine out.
Nice.
Oh,
I don't remember if I did anything besides the stormtroopers.
Are we comparing? I got mine right here. I can show you.
No.
I got mine on display right here.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I actually get a little further.
Is that the painted one?
That's the painted one. Look at
Oh, yeah. Show that off. Man, it's so cool.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
Yeah, you got to put that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually did get.
So neat.
That actually makes me feel better about mine because it's almost the same unpainted.
I got the little
well, that one, but hold
red
on.
guard guys.
Because I have that that figure like right up near my TV because my son likes to play with them.
Okay, but these ones though, Peter.
Oops.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't even have that. I don't have that.
Mine aren't as good as hers though.
The Banthas are nuts, man, and they're both painted differently. It's just, I mean, that copy was definitely taken care of. Like it was set up. Yeah.
Oh, we'll brag about this one though.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you showed that.
Oh yeah, that was just in the Discord.
Yeah, just for Pathfinder, just touching it up.
By the way, thank you, Ledbretter, for the comment about my background. Dwellings of Eldervale. Yeah.
You do have the coolest background.
You
Thank
do.
you.
Anyway, that went a little.
Okay.
Right.
Sure. But I don't like to brag, so I'm not going to brag about your background, Michael.
I'm just saying this thing's pretty sweet over here.
Yeah, it's very nice.
All right, that was that your number 3?
Yes.
That was your number 3. Okay. So Peter, your number 3.
My number 3 is a game that you probably have all played, and I am just late to the party. But I got to play Dune Imperium soon.
Ooh.
I got to get that done. I it's like I just didn't get there yet, and of course I got Arnak right away, and I hear all the people saying like, "Oh, it's which one's better?" I'm like, I'd love to compare, but I don't know this one yet.
I think they're different enough. They
are. They're definitely different.
Similar.
I think I'm gonna like this one, and so since I've got the expansion coming, I got to catch up now. So.
I think you're going to be fascinated by the fact that, like you played Arnak, right? We played it on virtual, I think, together, didn't we?
Yeah.
So I think you're going to be fascinated by the fact that Arnak and Dune both have worker placement, and the cards kind of tell you where you can put your workers, but they feel vastly different and still have like different tensions, different feelings, all that stuff. So it's interesting to me anyway. That's why I compare them quite a bit, because the mechanisms are kind of the same base, but they stem out completely different from each other in experience.
It's a cool shot, by the way.
Yeah,
someone took. Yeah, like that shot would make me want it. I mean, if I wasn't already interested.
Oh, what is this? That's not even in the game.
It's not in the game. What is that?
Wow.
I mean, that's the Baron, I imagine, floating around, but someone just making stuff up.
STL files for upgrades?
Maybe. Interesting.
I'm interested.
Yeah, great game.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Number 3, Mike.
Right. I'm just gonna go here.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I was lucky enough to grab a Kickstarter copy. This thing weighs about, 50 pounds. Just at Origins. And I've heard every time I hear somebody talk about it, I've heard nothing but good things about it, but I don't.
Which one is it?
Smartphone Inc.
Oh, Smartphone. Yes.
See, what's funny is that I remember 2 years ago at Origins, that game was like the buzz of the show. And since then, I have yet to see any post about people playing it. So I don't know what happened.
And they
just happened.
An expansion too.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I still have no idea how it plays. I don't know what it looks like from like when it's laid down on the table. I feel like everybody bought it. Everybody was excited, but nobody plays it.
I really like it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
I was kidding. It was okay. I think it was okay.
Oh, I really liked it. I played it at least a handful of times. But maybe the reason why you don't see it is because the board looks like this.
Yeah, that would not make me want it.
Right. It's a very economic kind of game. But there's like this cool little thing. You see these they're down here at the bottom. Like, I'm not going to teach the game, but the cool thing about this is you get these 2 cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It says economic board game, so I mean they're not.
There you go. You get these 2 cards, and you get to arrange the icons. Like you have to overlay the 2 cards in a certain way, and then whatever icons are left are like how strong you can do your stuff. So like they have this little bit here, so they want to do this icon action 4 times, and this one lowers the price, stuff like that. So it's kind of neat because you end up adjusting what you do every time.
I was going to say, I played with Mike Vanderveen, who's chimed in, and I was going to ask Mike if he remembers it, because like it just went. We played it. I remember kind of enjoying it or thinking it was okay, and then I just have not thought about that game since. So it's kind of to Katia's point, it's just maybe not memorable.
Interesting.
But I mean, if you're into economic games, then maybe it's something that will.
Yeah, and the things down here, like little technologies you can unlock to make things easier for you. I found it pretty fun, but I've only played it. Well, that's not true. I played it as 2-player and 4 players. So, and I think they're fun with both play counts. So.
It's got a 1 to 5 player, and it says 90 minutes. Is that accurate? Would you say that that's accurate? 90 minutes?
I'd say with 3 players, 90 minutes, and you know it. Yeah. Your first play might be 2 hours.
Yeah.
But it won't feel that way either, though. It's not the kind of game where you do a thing and then wait forever for your turn, because you all do this action, then you all do this action, then you all do this action kind of thing. Yeah. You all go down that list, so you're always doing something.
Okay.
Yeah, it can be cutthroat if you play that way. There's a few moments where you go, oh, you got that ahead of me, or you got in there before me and stuff. But I wouldn't say it's a take that game or anything like that. Yeah.
That's cool. That's good to know. Nice.
Yeah, good pick. Nice. Mine, my number 3 is not honorable mention, but an actual one that I need to continue to learn.
Hey, look at that.
So I started learning it when I got it in, unfortunately, at about 11:30 at night. And halfway through it, I was like starting to tired, and I was like, okay, I'll put it up and learn it the next day. And then I had something happen, and now I forgot the first half. So I'm gonna have to relearn the first half with it. But
so why don't we play it? Why don't we play it online one night? It's on. I want to say it's on. It might be on Tabletopia. It's on one of the digitals. I actually reached out to the person that made it, who's just a fan. It's not associated with the game or the companies. And I asked if they were going to put the Masterminds expansion in, because I feel the Masterminds make the game that much better. But it is digital, and we can all play it. If you want to schedule a time to play it, I'd love to.
Let's totally do it.
That would be fun. Cool.
I always prefer to be taught the game more than reading the rule book. In fact, I mean, this might be a little mean, but I have Aaron read the rule book, like the paragraph, and then tell me what the paragraph says instead of reading the paragraph to me. Because if you read a paragraph to me, my eyes will start crossing and I'll lose you. But if you read the paragraph and go, okay, you're supposed to do this and this and this, I'm like,
yeah.
Cool.
I'm the same way. Yep.
So I would much rather have someone teach me.
This is the best top 5 ever. My game's been on it twice. I'm unbelievable. This is
that's cool.
We can stop now, right?
I'm done.
So
yeah. See you later.
That was my number 3. Katia, your number 2.
My number 2 is New York Zoo.
Yeah.
I actually tried to learn that one, and the rule book is so god awful.
Oh no.
I was reading it and I'm like, okay, this should be a simple game. It feels like there's 60 different little nuances and rules of things to remember. It's like, but if you do this, you're not going to be able to put that there. And then you got to remember. And I was just like, holy. And I just gave up.
Oh.
So I use it for parts right now, but I do want to play it.
I was about to say, look at all the little bits.
Yep.
Oh, so now we know if parts are in one of yours, then it's like a game you don't like.
No. Right now, basically.
So Rise of Tribes, you hate Rise of Tribes.
No, I do not. But I
That's
did
why
buy
she
it
doesn't have
for-
any troubles stuff in hers.
Exactly right.
I did buy it for the components, but I did play the game before buying it, so I knew that I liked it. So
Those
it
are
will
cute
get played.
components, by the way, in this game.
Yeah,
I
these
like
are
But
fun.
yeah, I bought that for the components, but I really, really wanted to play because I got rid of Barren Park because that was just not as good as I wanted it to be.
Agreed.
And Cosmic Colonies replaced Barren Park for me, so I got rid of that. But then when I got this one and I thought it was a polyomino, I thought, well, this could be good. So tried learning it, but yeah, hopefully at some point someone in my friend circle knows how to play it, can just teach it to me because I don't know that I have it in me to read that book again. So yeah.
Well, that'd be fun to learn. The concept, I'm a sucker for animal maples. I don't know why, but it's
They're
like,
super
that's
cute.
gonna be fun.
The flamingos are adorable.
Yeah, I remember buying Zularetto while, they're not, you just have little tokens, but, I like zoo games.
Yeah.
You know what's weird is the flamingos made me think, and the penguins made me think of this one time I was in Vegas. I went and if you go in the back of the Pink Flamingo Hotel, if you go behind it, like go out the back, they had this little hidden area with like hot tubs and pools with slides, the pools and stuff nobody goes to. But they also have this little island to your right with penguins on it, and this little island to your left with flamingos on it. And there's no cage or anything. They just like to stay on their island. But I guess you could really just walk out to there and grab a penguin if you wanted to. But
I'm just gonna take a penguin
thankfully
on the
nobody
way out.
does.
That's
the
true.
kind of thing you do when you've been drinking for too long. You just
I was 16 at the time. So.
scoop up an animal. Makes for great stories.
Okay, so number. Are we on 2? Already?
No, yes.
Yeah.
We're on the
Peter.
2s. My last 2 are ones that I've heard are hard, or not hard. I guess, challenging games. That's the theme of the last 2. So the number 2 spot goes to Spirit Island, which I've never played, and heard that it's good and a good challenge as well. I don't know why I never got into it.
I don't get the talk of complication about this game. I didn't find it that complicated.
Oh, okay.
It's got
and I find plenty of games complicated. I'm not saying this isn't that. I'm just like, I didn't feel it to be as heavy as people say.
Yeah.
It's got a 4. What's its rating? It's like a 4.2 or a 4.3, right?
I know. When we were doing heaviest games, I saw that, and I just don't remember it being that heavy.
Yeah.
For a co-op, I think it's pretty heavy. I think it's just from, there's a lot going on that you got to remember when, after you've done your attacks and then the colonists are doing stuff back. Basically, it affects things in so many ways that's the part that's challenging to remember, but also your board and because you have cards that will require certain things to be able to use them, and so you're on your board, you're upgrading things so that eventually you'll be able to afford to use your cards. There's a fair bit to it for what for a co-op game, I would say. It's
that might be
definitely. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, what were you saying?
I was going to say it's definitely not one of those where somebody will tell you what to do, because everybody has their own powers. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I was taught the game, so I don't know how the rule book is. So that might be.
He read the rules, and I remember he kept saying how awful it was. So, but yeah, I mean, because everybody's got their own character as well. They're all different. So again, that always adds complexity to a game. That's why certain games that we talked about last week are rated complex, because you have different factions, they have different powers and stuff like that. So that game's like that too. So, but,
I think you saying that it's complicated for a co-op game might be one of the reasons why I don't generally like cooperative games, because I like games with a little more complicated factions with powers and stuff like that, So maybe that's why I like this one, even though it was a cooperative, because it was a little bit more heftier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was interesting. I heard it mentioned since you had a David Tursi game up earlier. He was talking about Voidfall, and he was doing he did a topic that was, hey, my ideal play count for competitive games is 3, and my ideal for cooperative games is 2. And he brought up Spirit Island as, he said, prior to Voidfall, that would have been my top choice of a 2-player experience. So I'm like very fascinated to see what it is about Spirit Island that made him say that. So anyway, that's my number 2.
Yeah,
cool.
Good one.
Yeah,
Mike.
I'm going with one that I just picked up recently. If you haven't realized, all of mine are right here. Old Tree.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, Bowser with Vincent Dutray art. Like, it's just, everything about this just looks like it's absolutely awesome.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
What is this? I've never seen this.
I haven't either.
Yeah. Was that at Gen Con?
Tell us about it.
It was Gen Con. It's narrative game, cooperative narrative game with breathtaking beauty and masterfully crafted by Bowser Grumpf and art by Vincent. I think I'd grab anything that Vincent puts his name on. Like, his art is just, it brings every piece of cardboard and every little bit in a game to life. Like, it's just, look at the rock on the bottom. Like, everything about his stuff is just brilliant.
I know. I love his artwork. This looks amazing.
He's got it as cooperative dice rolling. Okay, I'm in. Scenario, mission, campaign game, and storytelling. So it's also based on I didn't know this.
Bobby is in the comments.
Bobby! Yes, I did buy that because of you. I bought that because of you. I actually bought that because of Jason, and Jason bought it because of you.
So it's like
if they both got it, I have to have it, yeah. Yep.
It looks really cool. So now it's going to possibly go on my list. I don't know what's going on with this game.
Yeah, when is this available? Because I want this.
It's out. I just read in the description. It's actually based on a French role-playing game.
Huh.
That John Grumpf, however you pronounce his last name, I'm botching it, I'm sure. Who designed it? So
it's got cool bits in it too. I did not know that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's Bobby's fault. As most things are.
Yeah. This looks like it's on Tabletopia or something.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Studio H is one of the publishers, or the publisher. One of the publishers. I'll say one of the publishers.
I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that.
But like that insert, if you go back to it looks like there's 4 chests inside the box.
That was a cool shot, yeah.
Each one of those opens up and there's stuff in it. I don't know what stuff, and I don't know why you're opening them up, but
I dig it.
Yeah. I'm surprised. This would have been the first thing I opened when I got home from Gen Con if I were you.
Still in the shrink.
Of course. Man, I'm kind of jealous of Old Tree now.
Yeah, it looks great. I mean, I don't know if it's available, right? I mean, there's no listings on there. It's not coming up on.
Gotta go to QCon in order to play it.
Yeah. You can pre-order it for. I don't want to say any company's names, but you can pre-order it currently.
I didn't find it on one of them. I just looked while you were talking. But anyway, we don't work for them, so we don't need to tell people about it.
Sure, yeah, I'm good with that. I wonder if Jason's watching. I don't know if Jason's watching. I wonder if he has it in his store. I could find out and put it in the.
Yes, check your friendly family local, all that. All right, so my number 2 is I'm too lazy to go pick it up. Forgotten Waters.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
We were just Bobby's in the chat. We were just talking about this one Saturday.
That's fun.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
What? Well, I mean, it was in person, so if you saw it,
Chris, I can tell you another thing about that game, which is that I've played it only online with Brad, and Brad really likes it, so BGG would totally be possible.
Well, I've got it. I'll bring it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've waited. I don't know how long it was between Dead of Winter and this, but I remember when Dead of Winter came out, they were like, "We're going to do many games with the Crossroad thing, many different themes." I was like, "Awesome!" And then they came out with 500 more Dead of Winters, and I was like, "Dude, where's the other themes?" And finally, I hear this has the Crossroads thing in it. So
Crossroads.
What?
Crossroads?
Yeah, isn't that what it is?
I thought you said crosswords. I'm like, it doesn't have crosswords in it.
No, not crosswords, crossroads. No,
I
that's
read crosswords. It's totally new.
So yeah, I'm eager to try it.
There was another one before this, though, wasn't there? There was the Dead of Winter, and then there was the Longest Night, and then I thought they had another Crossroads game before this one.
I thought they did.
I would have missed it,
but I didn't play it. I think it was in space. I
thought so.
I remember them talking about one in space. I didn't remember one coming out. If so, I'd like to look into that.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Brett's got it. Gen 7.
Gen 7. Yeah, I never saw that.
That was another. That was another one. Another Crossroads.
This one has a lot of interesting things going for it. So it's got this little Mad Libs. So if your own personal story, you're filling out your story.
Yeah, I watched you guys. Learn it. Sure. At the beginning of your game or something. I could only stay for like 20 minutes, so I watched the beginning of the feature or whatever. It looked really good. How did the game turn out?
It turned out well. I thought it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of neat locations. I mean, you could kind of see where the intro scenario was going, like, okay, we're kind of steering over this way and this is what's going to happen. But there's a lot more to play, and so I think that was a good sign that we all want to keep going too.
Cool. So that's my number 2.
Yeah, the Gen 7 that Brett brought up was 2018 with an expansion in 19, and then Forgotten Waters, which it has an 8.1, which, wow, was just last year.
Oh, I have seen this cover. I didn't realize it was a Crossroads game, but maybe if I had read the bottom right here.
Maybe. Those letters on the box.
You know how I don't read things.
You should get
amazed at how well they did it, Forgotten Waters.
You should ask Aaron to read the box cover and then tell you what the box cover says.
Yes, that would be very helpful.
That way you would know what's going on.
Something about the mix they got in Forgotten Waters is like, I think a lot of narrative games have really missed lately. And I think this one does just the right amount of, hey, we got a little bit of story going on. You can make some choices. Where would you like to go? Alter the story a little bit. Yeah, it's really good.
I have a new narrative game design in my head in the last 2 days, so I'm even more eager to test it out now.
Yeah, you got to try it now.
My only fault of the Crossroads system, and maybe they changed it, is that they never friggin' happened. Like, you have this entire deck of cards, and they're like, if this character's in the game, then this, or if this character goes here, then this. And it's like, well, they decided not to move because there's too many walkers, or this character's not in the game. So it's like you have this thing that you're waiting for this really cool moment to be like, whoa, wait, I got you. Hold on. And then it doesn't happen, and it feels like, all right, pass it along, next card.
You know what character actually solves that in Dead of Winter?
Sparky?
No, Felicia Day.
Oh, really? Why?
So her power is that if any character is not in the game, it happens to her.
Oh,
it's absolutely awesome because then stuff just happens like crazy.
That's thematic too because of how crazy she gets whenever you watch it. Yes. Like whenever you watch her on Tabletopia. She would just dive into whatever theme or character was. That's funny.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't have that. That was a promo.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
But to simulate it, you just choose another character, and then to play that by that rule, you'll totally solve any issues with the Crossroads on
That's
that.
Good.
That's funny.
I don't want to house rule anything, Peter. We know how Chris feels about house ruling. I wouldn't want to do that.
He's seen the light on the house rules.
Strict no house ruling unless I want to. All right, so our number ones. Katia.
So for me, it's kind of like a pair. It's Vinos and the Gallerist.
Oh man.
So Vinos, obviously, I'm a wine drinker, and I needed a wine game in my life.
Right, you're gonna have
And I
to help
have
me
it,
out. There it is. I knew there
but
was.
I don't know how to play it yet because well, it's a Lacerda and they're
You
a
got to be
beast to
taught.
learn.
You got to be taught Lacerda games, right?
Correct. So we were told to start with the Gallerist because it's probably the easiest one to learn. We watched a whole play, like how to play video. Blake read the rules and then tried to like we watched the video together, and I think it was like a 30-minute video. And after watching the video, I was so confused. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if this is gonna happen. And so we put it aside and haven't touched it since. So I need somebody to teach me those.
I would have put a Lacerda game on the list because I had not played one until earlier this year, and I finally played the Gallerist. And
Mike is asking which version I have. Isn't it right here? Hold on.
Yeah, the only Lacerda game I played is Escape Plan, and I think I ranted about that on some other episodes.
You may have. Yes, you may have.
Too many kitchen sinks.
Yeah, that game is got a lot going.
So that's the one. That's the one I have. Mike, who was asking.
He says the second edition is less complicated, which is weird. Editions are usually the same game, right?
I feel like this is probably the second one, but I don't know.
Fox,
we got a great comment about how to learn your Lacerda from Axel.
Before you play.
Yeah, that's his source for good videos. Which I actually don't watch them enough, I guess.
Monique and Naveen? I didn't know that they did like whole how to play stuff. Because I think we watched Paul Grogan, and his videos are usually really, really clear, but it was just too much for my brain to absorb. Like it was just so much. But I really want to learn how to play Vinos more than the Gallerist, but because people suggested the Gallerist first.
Did you have the game out in front of you?
Well, I have an extra copy. It's waiting for a friend to pick it up. So that one is sealed, but yeah, I have that one here. Why, you need to see it?
No, I mean, like whenever you were watching the video, did you have the game out in front of you?
Oh, no.
Oh, I have to do it that way. That would drive me insane. I can't keep up with what you're talking about unless I can see the piece and look at it while you're talking about it.
Yeah, it was a little much, but someday. It's on my to-do list.
All right. Number 1 for Peter.
Well, this would have been, I would have absolutely had Lacerda up there as well. I did play the Gallerist, so I feel like that accomplished that. So going back to the difficult thread, although, yeah, same thread with Lacerda, right? But there's actually a designer that's been mentioned already. So this is another one of that designer's games. Do you guys have any idea who that designer? It's been in the top 5.
David Turtsey? I don't know.
It was Bowser. Ghost Stories, I've heard, is very challenging.
Yep.
And I want that game to, I want to play that, where it's like you have, I think he said at one point is like 80 to 90% loss ratio. Like you lose that often.
It's funny. I was just about to say, I have this game. I'll bring it BGG and teach it. And then I just realized I don't remember how to teach this game. So you would have had the same issues.
So I never owned it. And I actually bought the retheme finally just so I could learn it.
That one.
That
right?
one.
Last Bastion is the
So Last Bastion I would put as the same thing. I want to learn one of these two.
Yeah. It says it there that it's based on the Ghost Stories mechanisms. Yeah, this one, Ghost Stories, I guess you know that one, but yeah, I'm curious about how they did that with that, because Ghost Stories is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I don't know much about it other than its status as like super difficult.
It is. I've never beaten it. I've played it maybe a handful of times.
Buying that at some point. I remember looking up that one, and then actually Thomas had suggested Last Bastion, and then we looked it up, and I was like, I don't know. So I never pulled the trigger, but it was definitely like Ghost Stories was definitely a game I wanted to try.
So here's my issue with co-op games like this, which is this game can be impossible to win depending on how the deck is set up. Of course, you don't know that until you play, but there is like if you could take the game and turn it on and do all the math, like Mr. Data from Star Trek could just go, yeah, we win, or oh, we lose. No, you could make your best possible choices, and if the cards are just not stacked right, and that's why it's so hard, because a lot of that, and I just don't like that in a game, is that there was never a possibility of winning no matter how well you chose to do what you did. But
well, a lot of those are like that though, right? Like the game and the mind, if the cards are, if the deck isn't in your favor, what you're left with at the end, you're not going to be able to finish the game.
What, the mind?
Yeah.
How is that? I mean, you memorize the numbers as you go, so.
I mean, maybe.
Well, I do.
Well, just I think I enjoy games that are. I mean, I don't know if I like the sound of that it could come out to be hard only because it's not set up right. But I remember, just to give another example, Robinson Crusoe. I really like the theme of that one, and I remember being told that one will kick your butt. Like that's hard.
Yep.
To win, and then I had the first couple of games where we crushed it easily, and I thought this isn't hard. And it's funny how that was it was a letdown. I've played it since and actually found out that either we were doing something wrong, but it can be really hard actually. So I do like it when games are super challenging.
Well, it is difficult. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say the same with Arkham. As those of you know, Arkham is my intro into the board gaming hobby, and I talk about it obviously a lot. And I mentioned it to Keith. Like, we had set up a game to play. We're like, we're going to play it. We're going to get to the house. We're going to start, and you're going to love it. It's going to be great. It's going to kick our ass. We're going to roll like shit, and we're going to lose, but you're going to love it. And, like, we set up, we introed, we were going through the characters and reading the stories and ready to play, and we beat it in a half an hour, and I don't think anyone got touched. And Keith's looking around like, this was hard? Like, no, that was completely atypical. There's nothing about this game that was normal. Like, there's no reason why we beat it in a half an hour. But
happens.
Right.
Well, I mean, like I said, you can't know that it is a beatable scenario that you're playing or not until after the game. So at least while you're playing it, you're like,
we have a shot.
Yeah.
You're telling me there's a chance.
Right. And you can lose in a beatable scenario just by doing the wrong choices.
Well, also when you have dice involved, right, and there's a little bit of luck of what you roll and what resources you're getting in order to defeat the whatever the baddies are in this game. I forget what they're called. You might, like, you're also at the mercy of the game and what it's giving you while you play. Just like in Arkham, I mean, you can put yourself in the right position, but just roll like shit. Like, I'm just rolling ones and twos, and there's no mitigation in that. And this, you're at the, whatever you get is what you have to defeat the creatures or defeat the baddies in the game, and you might not have that. So it might not be the deck stacked against you. It just might be the luck, like,
right. And that's not the part I'm talking about. Like, I'm saying that design wise, if you had the very best luck and chose all the best possible actions, you can still lose because of the way the deck lines up. It can be an impossible scenario, a no-win scenario. Well, but you don't know it until the end, and you might not even know it at the end because nobody really has a perfect game, right?
But in all fairness, I mean, stuff like that can happen in Pandemic.
I was about to mention Pandemic, right? It could just be like
you've reshuffled, and all of a sudden it's like the card that you had just that made everything explode comes up, and it's like boom, it's
done.
Like, and I don't like Pandemic either. So there you go.
Right, it's co-op.
Well, it's very funny that you have those moments, and so Pandemic, by all accounts, is a very successful game. But when I go to develop a game, if there's a chance that that can happen, I'm like, nope, it's not good enough because this can happen. And I'm thinking, but pandemic came out and it's fine. It happens. You reshuffle. You go, all right, let's just do it again. That was just a fluke, right? You don't hold it against the game except unless you're Chris.
I think the game has exactly what you're talking about, Peter. Like it's gonna kick you right in the balls, but you're gonna be like, no, we can do better. Like let's reset, let's do it again, because you're gonna want to play it again because there's no way you lost. Like no, we got this, we can do this. We just got to make sure we do this better, and it's got that reshuffle, do it again feel.
Cool, nice.
Yep.
Good. Oh sure, I agree. You can have those scenarios, but if you start taking it apart like I did, then you know.
Good to know.
Yeah. So we quarterbacks and rips games apart. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't quarterback. I don't quarterback, but I stop myself from doing it.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. True. You could. You can.
Yeah, I can see that point.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, so that was your number one. Still a good one to learn.
Yeah, it's awesome. Get that one to the table. That one's a lot of fun, and it's not hard. The hardest part about the game is just knowing when to use the village abilities. Like what's really good in this moment. What can we use right now, and making sure they don't go away because they're super helpful. The game's easy. Yeah. I mean, the game's easy to learn. It's not complicated to learn. The game is just brutal to like. It is unforgiving.
Yeah, it is an easy learn. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Mike, you're number one.
Oh yeah. So for those that know me, they know that one of my favorite movies is Shaun of the Dead. I adore that movie. There's so many one-liners. It's so funny. It never gets old. And there's a board game that was introduced to me as Shaun of the Dead, the board game, which I was like, wait a minute, what? And it's Pints of Blood.
Huh.
Yeah. Where you're basically trying to survive in a bar, like the zombies coming at you while you're in the bar.
Oh, wow. It even looks like you even got the British stuff in the back here.
Oh, he's got the cricket bat and yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, so it's the oldest game on my Clans I've had for a few years because I backed it on Kickstarter. These two I just got recently. Morning Quest is a little bit older, 18 I think, but this one has been in my collection because of that reason, and I have yet to learn it.
How long have you had this?
Probably the year after it came out, so 15 maybe.
So 6 years?
Yeah.
How is this your number one to learn, and you've had it for 6 years?
I know, right? That's why it's on this damn list. So now I can document it and yell at myself later.
There's only 6 images on BGG.
Oh, there needs to be more.
Has anybody played this?
Okay, so pack it with the games you're bringing in a couple weeks, and we'll play it. And then we'll be the ones posting pictures on BGG to help people.
I'm fine with that. I'm like, even this, like the deck of cards is still sealed.
Yeah. Okay, so take the rule book out, and that's your homework for QCon.
But it's in little sample cups, like everything, all the components are in little things. So it's opened up enough, and like the cards are sleeved. I got the cards sleeved.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm dying to play this game just because like that Shaun of the Dead connection. So.
Did you hear that, Mike? Katia said that's your homework for QCon. Now you have homework for QCon.
I'm okay with that. I will learn it and we'll play it. I'm good. While we sip a pint. We have to have a pint while we're playing this game, or else it's not Shaun of the Dead-esque. So.
Sure.
I'm good with that. Yeah, so that's my.
I need a pint right now.
It's not a pint, but it's close.
I mean, QCon is close enough to Halloween, anyways. It's all kind of fitting.
The week after.
Okay. Down
Your
to my number one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've talked about this before. I won't take forever.
Say Pints of Blood. I'll shit if you say Pints of Blood.
No,
I'm listening.
Oh yeah. Good luck with that one.
Oh, Oath.
Yeah. So Oath is I want to learn it, and I'm not able to, and I won't continue the rants for that because I've done that before. But I'm going to bring it to BGG, and maybe Peter, Brad, and I can learn it. Our Peter's already played it, so maybe he can teach me, and I'll get the best of both worlds. That way, I get taught instead of having to learn it. Right?
I can teach it.
If
Yeah.
Bobby is still watching, Bobby, if you can hear my voice, could you post a link to that video you watched that made it easier? I think the designer of the game posted a teach video, like him teaching people how to play,
cool.
and it said it helped him learn the game.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I mean, if Peter already knows it, he'll be able to teach me right there, right?
Sure, unless he's like you with Caverna and he opens up the box and he's like, nope.
I've been taught many games by Peter. I don't think he's ever done that to me before.
That's the first for everything.
Yeah,
There
maybe.
is the first one.
Well, I had a very frustrating first game of Oath. I'll tell you why. Not because it was 2-player. It was actually the max player count. So I was invited to a game night with a bunch of people who had they knew each other really well. I didn't know anyone in that group. So we decided to play, and I'm going to say this about the leader rule books. They're not the best. I know that they mean well. I know that they've actually gotten a lot of slack since Vast and have been trying to write better. And one of the fascinating things about that is that they now write here's how you should completely take your first turn so that we can teach you our funky way of play. I mean, they have really interesting games. And so I get it that they have this challenge. So I like the fact that they are now doing this book that says, play out the first couple of turns just like this. So I'm in this group and I tell everybody that's what we should do, because otherwise we're going to have no idea what we're doing. And they all look at me like, that's crazy. I just gonna do whatever I want. And I was like, but we won't learn what we're doing. So they get to my turn and I'm the third or fourth. And I decide I'm just going to go follow what it says to do. And I just blew because it said, oh, you should go attack the king right now. You should go, gather an army, go right against the head guy, do it right now. And I just followed it. And they were like, you could do that in this game? And so I was like, yeah, we should be following the guide because we don't know what we're doing. They didn't want to do that. So then, the problem with that is if you go off the guide, then it's like, it'll be like, use this card. It's like, well, that guy already used that card. This.
Yeah.
So the cards were already taken, and it's like, oh, this whole example's out the window. We have no idea what they meant by this now.
Yeah, I gotta say, I hate that teaching method that they have. The whole.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because they did that for Root too. They're like, oh, do this as the cats, then do this as the birds. That kind of thing. And I believe we did. So they gave us 2 turns, like do the A, then do B, right? So I think we did the A part, and then the B part, we were like, we got this, and threw it off to the side. And didn't really have much trouble because I read the actual rule book. But I just don't feel like that's a fun first experience to be told what to do. Or that it's kind of like a cheater first experience. Like, is that really the game? Did I experience the game, or did I experience the best way the game should be played because you told me how to start it off? I don't know.
I get that. But I think it's honestly one of the only answers because of the fact that they come up with unintuitive mechanisms. You can't, to their credit, it's refreshing as hell that when you discard a card, it goes into a different pile. But you can't, that's so hard to, some of those things are just let me just show you an example of how this works, and then you're going to totally be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I would almost advocate for that game that you play through those first 2 turns, understand it, and then scrap it and start over and have your own fun. Because I understand your point, which is that your own fun is what you want to have. Right.
Well, part of the fun for a game like that is figuring out how you utilize these things to get points or win or whatever it is, right? And I feel like they're putting you on a path that you didn't get to choose.
Yeah.
Well, the real danger with that, and it really came out with that group I was playing with, is that if you ever stray from the path, heaven forbid you've only learned the cards they told you about, because then you're like, well, how does this work? It's not a card you told me about. I don't know how it works. That sucks, right?
Yeah.
That's a little bit of what they run into, is that they've taught you how to use card A, but when card C comes out, you're like, I don't know what to do.
Yep.
But I think it has great potential, and I would love to own Oath and play the hell out of Oath.
There's some great images in here, by the way.
I
Someone took some great shots.
Also, what's kind of funny is it's not that it was an inspiration, but I was just at the time when I was pricing out mats that come in games and how they store in those games. And Oath has a great mat.
Yep.
Does it roll up too?
Yeah, rolls up and then stores on the side next to the tray.
I didn't get to dig into it, so
it's exactly what I want to do for Flamecraft, is put the mat like that.
very cool.
You know.
So those are the games we need to learn.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And it sounds like we'll have some chances to learn those as well.
Yeah.
Possible.
Oh man, I totally forgot to do the whole. Oh well. Well, here's a question.
Last hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, here's a question. What games do you want to learn?
Now when you go to do the timestamps later for the video, you just know that when there is no banner, that's what the banner really should be.
I have slacked on the timestamps lately.
Because you're learning how to play guitar. I get it.
Priorities.
Right. Yeah, you can see the benefits of that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
well,
now we get to play my game.
yes. I even have the little Color Brain board game edition.
Yes. So
I'm just going to point to one of the colors in my background when I want to answer.
Yeah, so for those who haven't watched the show before, that's a great idea.
If you only do
remember which way is which way.
How's Peter's going to do 3 colors? That'll be fun.
Yeah. Actually, I don't have any with 3 colors. I have some with 2. But so for those who haven't watched the show before, we've played Color Brain Disney Edition. So basically, what I'm doing with the board game edition is that I will be giving you something specific from a board game cover that you have to tell me what color it was. So I have like 17 questions on there and a tiebreaker, and I'll just start and then I'll count your points as we go. But yeah, basically, depending on the question, just show me which color you think that item is, or whatever it is I'm asking. And it's all based off of covers of board games. So
comments can play too.
Yeah.
Throw out your colors. You have a few seconds behind us, but we'll keep that in mind.
Correct. And wait until everybody's ready before you reveal the color that you picked. So question number 1, and this might be easy because the game came up earlier. On the cover of Spirit Island, what color are the boat's sails?
Oh God. I wasn't paying attention to that.
Are you telling us how many colors to pick?
Oh, it's just 1. Unless I specify, it's just 1.
Okay.
Sorry. I will say that.
Have it.
Ready?
So you ready? Oh. Show me the color. Ooh, Peter got a point.
Oh.
They
we were kind of in the same room.
Yeah, they are red. Number 2, on the cover of Pandemic Legacy Season 1, what color is the word legacy?
Buzzer in.
Ready?
All right. What do you got?
I don't know, actually. I'm just guessing now.
Peter is really good at this.
Wow.
Yeah. Right.
Are you sitting in front of your board game collection? Is that what's going on?
No.
That's what's hiding behind his image.
That's right. Tear it down.
Yeah,
it's all board games.
It's all games. All right. Question number 3.
Oh, look at that. They got the red.
They did. And Mike was wrong with the yellow.
Yep. Like me.
Good try though. Question number 3. On the cover of Ticket to Ride, the base one, the original.
Okay.
What color is the little boy's outfit?
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
What?
Wait. I know this is not correct. Wait, hold on.
All right.
Feel like that one. I would have known that like 2 years ago.
Okay. What do you
I
have?
keep putting up yellow eventually.
It's not this one.
No, nobody got it. It was green.
What? Wow.
That was so close on that one.
Yeah.
It's not. Here's why I was about to pick green. I was like, no, there's another character who's green. Nope, it's a little kid.
Yeah,
look at that. Everybody picked blue except for me.
Almost like he's all like, in action, but yeah, he's got a hat and green outfit.
Oh,
yeah.
Green.
And the hat is green too. And Chris is now looking for it. He's like, no, I don't believe you.
Yeah, look at that. Green.
Yeah, that's the blue where we all got thrown off on the blue.
Wow.
The other guy.
I'm just gonna rock blue. Blue is gonna be my answer for the next 14 questions.
No, you have to play it honest.
Nice.
Okay, question number 4. Could have swore. Michael, play properly, please.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the right answer.
I actually put effort into this.
So I'm in. I'm gonna eventually beat Peter.
On the cover of Viticulture,
I'm not.
What color is the woman's skirt?
Oh hell. Hold on, where's Viticulture?
Hey, no cheating.
It's too far away, I can't see it.
Mine's in that stupid box it came in.
Jeez, I don't know.
All right, show me your answers. No, but man, Peter, if that actually said orange, like the text color, that would have been the right answer. It was orange.
So close.
It's so close.
Red, yellows, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's a darker orange, but it's almost like burnt orange, but yeah. All right. Next one. On the cover of Orleans, what color are the fleur-de-lis on the shield? Oh, Chris, that was fast.
Oh, wait. Wait. Sorry. I know what you were asking. Okay.
Show me your answers. Yeah, Chris got it.
I almost did blue, but you were asking for the actual yellow piece that was on
the symbols. The shield is blue, and his armor is blue.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. I had to put that in. On the cover of 5 Tribes, what color is the turban of the rightmost character?
Oh my god.
That's
He's the main dude on the box. It's not like there's like all right. No, he's the main guy. Okay.
All right.
All right. Show me your answers. No, it was white.
I thought that was too obvious.
Yeah,
okay.
That would be more colorful.
So, Chris, now you have to move your chair the way that we talked about earlier. Rotate. No, the other way. Okay. On the cover of Asking for Troubles, what color is the inside of the mouth of the monsters?
This isn't really fair. But right.
No, but it's okay because you'll all have a question like that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey, no cheating, Michael.
Oh, look at that. Look at that cheating.
What? I'm not looking at the game. I'm looking at a pen.
You're going to get DQ'd.
Well, he doesn't have it anyway. I'm the only one that has those.
Well, yeah, he does. He went and fished it out.
He does. Nobody has the orange covers but me yet. There's only two.
No, but on the main box it shows it anyways.
Oh, that's true. Answer. That's true.
Fuck me.
You're taking too long. What do you got? It is purple.
Come on.
I thought it might be purple, but I was like, but it's also blue.
The tongue is green and the roof of the mouth is purple. Like all of the inside of the mouth is purple.
The gums are blue.
Yep. Okay, on the cover of Flamecraft,
Uh-oh. We haven't made that game yet. This is not right.
Yeah, no, but you should know. What color is it? What color is the dragon perched on the balcony?
Mm.
Ooh.
Well, now I happen to know something about that dragon.
So hopefully you have the right answer.
Yeah. I'll just say that technically speaking, it's not one of the colors we have, but whatever.
It's not helpful. All right, it's not red.
It is helpful, actually, if you know the game.
Okay, show me your answers. It's white.
It's not. So it's the crystal dragon, which is more of like a very, very light blue. But
okay,
Gray
yeah,
got close.
on the box is definitely white.
Mike was close with gray.
We almost lost that dragon.
How come?
How do you lose a dragon?
Because the box was a rectangle and is now going to your typical square. And when it went to typical square, Sandara put the logo lower, and she's like, "I'm gonna have to get rid of this dragon." And I was like, "No, we can't get rid of that dragon."
Oh,
No, I didn't know you were going to a square.
We're going to a square.
That's cool.
It's in the pledge manager right now. You can see the square that we are moving to.
There he is.
Yeah, beside the
Little white
lady
dragon.
there. Yep.
I mean, definitely white in that picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Go back to the. I need to see the 4. Okay. Now, so Michael, can you move towards your Sagrada display a little bit?
Well, look.
I didn't hear. That was what happened.
Michael, can you move your head towards your Sagrada display, please?
I know it's like
There.
Very
Stop
slowly.
there. Okay. So the next question. On the cover of Batman, the animated series, Gotham City Under Siege, what color is Gotham City written in?
Come on.
I got it right here.
I know Chris just had the box.
Yeah, Chris,
This
you
is
can't
totally
show.
messed
You
up.
can't cheat.
That's a mess. I should have been paying attention.
All right, what do you got? It is yellow.
Yay! Look at
Yeah, I
that.
didn't cheat. I could have looked down. Yeah, it is yellow. I should have
All
cheated.
right, next question. On the cover of Istanbul, what color is the guy's vest?
Oh man.
It's a pretty dominant color in the whole cover.
Yeah, I don't know. Dear Lord, I don't know. It's between two.
Okay, show me your answers.
I don't think it's this, but
No,
what?
it's green.
Is it?
I like when we're wrong, Peter. Both of us are wrong. Like we're the exact same color wrong.
I know. Here's the thing: is I thought it was either red or purple. So when we all put up that, I was like, okay, it was one of those two colors. Green. What are we talking about?
Weird. Green. Would have never guessed that.
I can even show you.
Nope.
Yeah, these colors been AEG approved? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's definitely green. All right.
It's definitely green. I'm not making this up. All right. On the cover of Dinosaur Island, what color are the velociraptors?
I don't know.
All right. What do you got? What's funny is I knew a lot of people would say pink just because the whole box.
I know. It's like
They're blue.
ah,
They're actually blue.
I
was
thought you
gonna
were
go
doing
green.
that.
I was gonna do green otherwise.
Yeah, I was going to go with purple, I think. So, like Mike did.
I'm picking games that are like popular here. Like
You are.
on the cover of Santorini, what color is the lady or the goddess's dress?
I'm not gonna overthink these.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too because it's clear.
I
It's one
just
color.
realized that she's probably not. No, she's not on there. Okay,
This
what
is
do you
not
have?
right.
No, it was pink.
Greeks don't wear pink.
I know. Okay, on the cover of Carcassonne,
Okay.
What
All right.
color are the flags at the peak of the rooftops?
All the
I don't even
colors.
have that. I've never actually played the original Carcassonne.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
Total guess.
Not gonna be.
Right. Let's see. Michael got it. Red.
Oh,
And Mike
Peter, why is your
got it.
yellow red?
And Veremore.
Huh?
Why
I
is
don't
your
know.
yellow red?
We have people in the
Mine?
comments that got it right.
It looks orange.
Well, hold
No,
on.
it's red.
Wait for it. Which one? I guess they're pretty close.
Yeah, they're both orange.
You
All
get,
right.
Yellow's hard to show up on some white.
This next one, it's 2 colors. On the cover of Monstrosity, what color is the title written in? There are 2 colors.
Oh wow!
Do we have to get both, or can we get like a partial on this?
You have to get
In the
both.
game, you have to get all of it to have it right.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not gonna be these 2 colors.
I
I'm just realizing, like, I was trying to shoot at one of them, going like,
cranking my
no,
neck.
no,
I gotta turn this way.
Hey,
oh,
Chris. Over
I'm
here.
kidding.
right.
It's
Over here.
all the way directly behind my head. So. All right.
Well, this isn't gonna be it.
All right. What are your 2 colors? Very well done, Michael. You have the
Look at
point.
that.
It's green and purple.
Nice.
I was sure about green. I just did not know the second one.
So right now, Peter is in the lead at 4 points. Michael just snuck in second place with 3 points, and Chris is third with 2 points. Yeah.
How many more questions are left?
That is for me to know and for you to find out.
I'm behind by 1.
Yeah.
So these next questions are 3 points each, right?
Okay. The next question, you're not allowed to turn around because I know some of you have this game.
All right, so we can just look in our own screen then, right?
Would you not cheat? On the cover of Marvel United, what color is the edge of the box?
Come on.
Edge of the box.
Yeah, there's like a frame kind of edge
Yeah, she's
framing
right. There it is.
everything. It has a
What?
color.
I don't know. I don't own this game.
That's a good game. I mean, great minis. Good game.
All right. Give me your answers.
Like you're talking about the edge of the box, not like
Yes, the edge of the box, the frame thing on the outside. Yes.
Put your card up.
It is gray.
Woo!
And now I'm in a tie game.
I think all the silvers.
I know. The
Pretty much
silvers
gray.
all got it.
and we're just dealing with these colors, so
Yeah.
gray is the closest.
All right, next one.
Also, everyone that said silver probably has the game and looked at the box.
Yeah, probably. It's probably shiny, whereas online it shows as gray. On the cover of Castles of Burgundy, the original, not the like full burgundy one, what color is the feather on the person's hat?
Oh my god.
Even though there was a person on the cover.
Yeah.
Wow. Right.
I mean, logic says one thing, right? It should be this color.
That's the thing, is you can almost kind of figure it out from
Maybe.
theme and era, like
The longer they go, the more I don't like this answer.
She just talked
All right.
me into changing.
maybe I swayed you wrong. I don't know, but show me your answers.
I think Chris has got it.
No, it's purple.
Damn it!
Royalty, purple. Yeah.
Huh.
All right.
Well, I had white before, so you didn't sway me too badly.
So there's one question left, and then there's the tiebreaker. So
Oh, I lost.
depending.
No, you can join the tie.
No, you could tie it up right now if you're the only one with the right answer. Then you would all be at 4.
So if I put up all the colors,
On the cover of Survive Escape from Atlantis, what color are the guy's pants?
Oh, God. Well, we'll just try something.
Unfortunately, that one's in the other room. I don't think I've touched that game in it's 5 years.
Okay, show me your answers. No, they're brown.
Oh, I was closest though.
And now we have to have a tiebreaker between Michael and Peter. On the cover of Underwater Cities, what color is the title written?
I just played that game.
I don't have it.
I played it this week for the first time.
You might not have it, but the cover is pretty
and it doesn't
memorable.
I'm going to put it up anyway just for fun.
Wait, it's memorable, and it can't be that.
Hey, wait, if they both get it wrong and I jump into the tie, does it work then?
No, you're already out of the running at this point. Sorry.
I'm trying anyway.
Are we, it's one color, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, instinct. I'm going with it.
Okay, show me your answers.
It's going to be very bad.
Oh, you both guessed the same thing. No, it's wrong. It's blue. It's actually blue. It's blue on blue. Okay. Let me pick another tiebreaker.
Oh yeah, it's right there.
I was like, yeah, would it be blue? Because I thought blue, but then I was like, no, the whole cover's blue, isn't it? No, it's not.
No.
I threw that game away, so how am I supposed to know?
I feel like they should both lose a point, and now we're all even, and we have another tie.
There's no house rules after the game is already done. Peter, did you say you threw that game away?
I did get rid of it, yeah.
Oh.
What, Underwater Cities?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually enjoyed it.
I didn't throw it away. I said, who wants these games? Someone want to take these games off my hands? And someone said, oh, I'll take that one.
Okay.
All right, we're going for one more tiebreaker, and if it's still tied, then you share the win.
I'm okay with that.
Then I win.
On the cover of Everdell,
Mm-hmm.
what color are the butterflies?
Oh, God.
Wow.
Oh,
Picking it just for fun.
I don't know. No, it can't be. It can't be. Oh, well.
All right, show me what you got.
I don't know.
Oh, dropped it. I picked blue.
Yes, they are orange.
Yes!
Oh!
Wow.
Nice.
Michael for the win.
Very nicely done.
They're
Yeah, well
monarchs,
done.
so
That was
yes, they
tricky.
are orange.
Good questions.
Well, thank you. That was fun. It's fun to make.
Those are fun.
Wow.
And I didn't put up the stupid banner, did I? Oh, yeah, I did at the beginning of it. I did that.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
All right. So the next thing we have is a game you will all hate.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I got to go. Sorry.
It's a little goofy, a little fun. I'm calling this one Terrific Tasks. I have some tasks for you to do, and you will earn points as you complete them. All right, so you're going to need a piece of paper and something to write on for some of these.
Okay.
All right, so first task, pick a letter of the alphabet. You must choose a letter that no one else has picked in order to earn a point. Fairly simple, right?
Yep.
So write down a letter and then show it whenever you're ready. Or, well, wait till I'm ready.
Are these questions or tasks going to build on themselves throughout the game?
I don't know, maybe. Let me write down your names so I can keep up with your scores. I don't know why I'm looking up as if I don't know who you are.
Well, you can spell my name incorrectly.
I'll be your friend for today.
Yes. Okay, so you have all written down a letter.
Yes.
All right, show them. You got a G, a D, and a P. All right, nice. So you all get a point. Point.
Yeah.
See? Simple. Next, you can mark that out if you want. All right, let's see. Write a number between 1 and 10. The person who writes down the middle number wins 2 points, but matches are voided out. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and show them. 7,
I win.
4, 5. So, yep. Looks like Katia gets 2 points.
I was like, nobody's gonna write 5.
Nicely done.
Next task. Write down a cool hobby, a fun animal, and a famous person.
Hobby. Wait, fun hobby.
A cool hobby.
A cool hobby.
Yep. And then a fun animal,
Animal.
and then a famous person.
And again, we hope no one writes these.
No. It's okay if you.
Oh, this
match
one, it
them, but
doesn't
don't-
matter?
Right, but don't show them.
Oh, hold on a second.
Mike, the rules are basically what I'm saying as we go. So they're just trying to earn
hold
points.
on.
Okay. Got
All
it.
right, so
The
don't
answers
show
are
them
never
to
said
me.
Okay.
Mike, do you have them all?
Wait
No.
a second.
Yeah, hold on.
So you are writing a cool hobby, a fun animal, and a famous person.
Mike Vandermean says, "Oops, missed the rules." Do you have the rules now?
Yeah, that's what I was telling him.
Okay.
There's no rules other than just what I'm asking for, and you earn points.
Okay.
Everybody got those 3
No,
written
I
down?
don't have a famous person. Damn.
Come on now.
There's a few of them. You can pick one.
Hold on. Okay. I mean, define famous.
Right? You could write anybody on this stream. We're all famous.
Sure.
Okay. So you all have it pens down. All right. Next task. Without using words, strike a pose to get me to guess what your cool hobby is.
Oh God. 1,000 words. All right.
Okay, hold on. So we all do it at the same time?
Yeah, just do it now.
Okay.
I wonder if 2 of you have the same thing. Mike and Peter, is it archery?
No.
It is.
Wasn't
Oh,
for me.
okay. I thought
I did a bad
Peter's
job.
was. So Mike's
No.
going to get a point for that. And then, what in the world? Did you do board games?
Yes?
You're holding cards?
Yes.
Nice.
What was yours, Peter?
I was pool shark, but I couldn't get the right.
Oh.
I didn't know how to do the. I'm not a pool shark, obviously.
Playing pool, yeah. All right. So you can imagine where the next one's going.
Oh,
Strike
God.
a pose
You're
to get me
never
to
gonna
guess what your
mine.
fun animal is.
No.
You're never going to guess mine. It's just not going to happen.
Well, just try.
No.
You don't know. Just try.
Hold the fuck.
Was that yours, Katia?
Yeah.
Is it a bunny?
No, but it's kind of in that family. It's a chinchilla.
No.
Oh.
How am I
Yeah.
gonna do this?
So obscure.
Mike?
You wouldn't know.
I mean, it's so,
Use props?
Are you going broad with the topic? Like, is it in the family?
No.
Because
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
If I get
I have no idea how to do this at all.
for Mike, I'm gonna guess a hawk.
I mean, it's a dodo. It's a bird. Does that count?
Yeah, it's
but-
pretty close. Yeah, I'll give you a point.
I don't know.
What do you
I
got
feel like
going
my
on there?
chinchilla and my rabbit would.
Is that 4 of them? What has 4? Peacock?
Can't do it.
Is it a peacock?
No.
What was it?
I don't know how to get. I thought this would be fun. I'll write down hedgehog, but then I'm like, how do I do
Oh.
hedgehog?
Yeah, that's hard.
Sonic has stuff.
Yeah. I can see it.
Yeah,
All right, and then the hardest one: strike a pose for me to guess your favorite, your famous person.
You're never going to guess it. Again.
Is that the pose? What in the world is that?
Wait. I gotta, no.
Peter, are you doing Michael Jordan?
There we go.
Nice.
Thank you.
Mike. I don't know what that is.
I like the guess from Donnie. That's hilarious.
Ernest?
I mean, really?
Because he talks into the camera all close? I don't know. What was it?
Could I go closer to the camera? I don't know. Maybe closer to the camera?
Donnie had it.
What was it?
Yeah, Donnie guessed
Oh,
it.
seriously? I thought you were acting it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're supposed to act it. Yeah, you're not gonna guess mine because there is no pose to be had.
All right.
I don't know.
Abraham Lincoln.
No, I had Isaac Childress.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's tough.
That would be, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So enough of that. All right. Okay. So we're going to do this one at a time. We'll start with Mike. Oh, wait. Well, we'll start with the highest points. Katia. All right. Say a sentence or a quote to get one of your opponents to guess the movie, but the other one not to guess it. If both of them guess it or correctly, or both of them get it wrong, you don't get a point. And actually, I'll make this 2 points.
Wow.
Wow.
That would have been
Right.
a better.
We landed on the moon.
All right, Peter, what do you think that is?
Interstellar. I don't know.
Mike?
Yeah.
I thought Peter would have it, so if he doesn't, then it's
I got nothing.
because Peter gave a quote earlier from that same movie.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
You said so. You're telling me there's a
There's
chance.
a chance. Yeah, the right stuff, right?
Oh,
No,
that's
it's from
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh,
Oh,
I just
wow.
know the quote. I didn't actually remember what it was from.
Oh, yeah.
I do that
thought
all
you
the
were gonna
time.
Guess it. It's when he's in the bar and then he sees the poster
You're telling me there's a chance.
about them landing on the moon, and he's like, "We landed on the moon."
I remember that. All right, Peter?
Oh, I have to do the same thing?
Yep.
A movie that
Yes.
I think only one of them is going to guess.
Yes.
Oh, God. Now, like, I'm trying to think of movie lines that aren't even coming through my head. The quarterback is toast.
Nope.
I know what that is. That's a good one.
Thank you.
The Replacements?
Mm-mm. Nope.
I don't think you're going to get it.
I was kind of shooting for Mike on that one.
Yeah, I don't even know like football movies. I don't know.
Not a football movie. It's
That
only
was
the
Die
best
Hard.
Christmas movie that there is.
Yep, that was Die Hard.
That is
Oh.
Die Hard.
Good one. And Mike. Same thing.
My quote's just going to be 2 words. I know.
Also a good one.
Okay, but that could be anything.
No.
Jesus.
No? Any guesses?
Oh,
I got nothing.
Wow.
yeah, I'm stumped as well.
That's so vague.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's the last words uttered by that character in the movie.
Oh.
That was Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Well
That
done.
All
was
right.
vague for me.
I know. It's a good one. It's a good one when you realize that you don't watch enough Star Wars.
Yep. Well, I figured one of you would get it.
No one watches enough Star Wars.
I knew Chris would get it if Chris was playing.
Seinfeld. Yes, I like that answer.
All right.
Voromir is. They're doing really well tonight.
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's see. Okay.
that
I will
is-
close my eyes for 15 seconds. When I open them, show me the best thing that's not a board game. starting now.
But
1,
my dog
2,
is so far.
3,
I can't.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
That's
9,
not really fair.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, that's hard. That's harsh right there.
He's only showing you a notebook. That's all he's showing you.
The notebook that says
My dog was too far.
Oh,
I'm trapped in cables here and boxes. And
all right.
that Funko thing is borderline board game stuff.
Pulling at the heartstrings. I'm going to give Peter 2.
Thank you. I didn't have a picture ready, but
Mike, you get 3 because it's my favorite Star Wars character, and then 1 for Katia.
if my son had been here, it'd been great to pull him in and leave frame. And
You would have gotten the 3 if that was the case.
Okay, great.
Okay. Okay. Get your pen and paper ready.
Just want to say you got to play to the judge, right? Like,
dude, you don't see what I'm surrounded by. It's all board games, and I'm like trapped in cables of like stuff of laptop. That is
right behind you on the top of your shelf there. Just grab Grogu. That could have possibly done it.
I was actually surprised I didn't see a Grogu.
It almost. This is the first thing I grabbed.
All right.
But then I thought Ahsoka.
Yeah, looks like.
There you go.
Thank you, Donnie.
Okay, so everybody got their pen and paper ready, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you're about to be timed.
Great.
Oh, great.
Dancing raptor with a bulbous tail, because it's going to go south real quick.
What? I'm going to give you 30 seconds. If I can figure out how to do this on my stupid watch again. Come on, get up there. There we go. You have 30 seconds to write down as many board games as you can think of that start with the letter that you chose at the beginning of this game.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, God.
Go.
That's so dumb.
That's the way to get on the judge's good side. And I'm
No,
going to get 3 points to the most.
Picking the D was dumb.
Oh. Could have been worse. All right, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens up.
Terrible.
Pens
I
up.
got 3.
3?
Yeah.
How many did you get, Peter?
I think 1, but I wrote down 3 things.
I think 1 might have like like an article in front of it.
Interesting.
So it
Mike?
might not work.
5.
5.
Oh.
Give us your 5, Mike.
So my letter was D.
Yeah.
I went with Die in the Dungeon. I went with Die Hard. I went with Dungeon Quest. I went with Dungeon Roll. And then I went with Dragon Rage.
Got stuck on. Didn't do Dominion?
And Dead of Winter? My God, you had an easy.
I know. D was pretty good. I don't know what you're complaining about there.
That was a gimme.
I didn't know.
Katia, you had G.
Yeah, I went with Go. I think that's a game, right?
Yeah, that works.
Great Western Trail.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Time was a factor.
That was a factor.
And what else?
I'm second guessing. So I had Granja, but is there a La in front of it?
Yeah, La Granja.
I was afraid of that.
So you got 2 there.
Well, wait a minute, though. If you went with the stuff of Legends, would you count that as a T or an S?
T.
Okay. I was trying to help you there, but
I'm being honest.
that's fine.
Yeah. All right, Peter, and what you have?
Well, my brain just froze. I wrote Pandemic, and then I wrote Pandemic Legacy, and then I wrote Pandemic Legacy Season 0, and then I thought maybe I should come up with another game, and I froze after that.
I mean, that's still 3. I'll give you the 2 points. So you and Katia both get 2 for tying for second place. Mike gets 3. And that's the end. So the total scores are Peter, you have 6 points. Katia has 7 points.
Oh,
Really?
And Mike has 9 points.
Takes it down.
So, as much as I hate to say it, Mike wins the game.
Ta-da,
That's 2
very nicely
games
done.
he just won.
I'm
Oh,
done.
I don't
I'm
like
never
that.
coming on the
What
show
is
again.
happening?
I'm retiring after this. I am finished. This is it. I am
Nope.
retiring a champ.
No, there's one more.
We're playing pinpoint, and you're on my team, so yeah,
Wait.
we're playing.
Yeah, so we're gonna win again. Like this is the best episode ever.
What's pinpoint? Uh-oh.
Peter, you're my vengeance upon this because so he broke out this game. Mike broke out this game, and it's basically based off of how well you know someone. And he teamed me up with the other Michael from.
Okay. I remember when you guys played
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Okay. All right.
which we did not know each other. Although we only lost by 1 point, which is
Yeah, you did really good.
I remember
And,
that
like,
one.
we know each other
was
so
fun.
well that you were like, no, they know each other too well. You lost by a point. It wasn't that bad.
That's because we're that good.
But Peter was rocking the answers in
Yes,
the
you were
comments. I
killing it
remember
in the
that.
chat.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice for the M's. Thank you. Mission Catastrophe.
All right, so if you guys want to, Katia, you and I put you on the 1 side and me on the 10 side.
Okay.
And somebody in the chat just said I did a Peter, and I want to know more about what that is.
Well, because he wrote down Azul and then Azul summer. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stained glass one.
Yeah.
For Chris and Peter, Chris, I put you on the 1 side. Peter, you're on the 10 side.
Oh, do we have to have like a number or something written down? Or
I got all that stuff. You're gonna come up with a number. So the way it's gonna go is it's gonna be who is most likely to, and then in turn order, someone's gonna pick a number from 1 to 10. I'm not gonna roll the die because it doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna read the thing. So for instance, let's say it was Chris's turn and he picked 2. It would be who's most likely to resist arrest. And then on your chart, if you were Chris and Peter, you would figure out what number is more likely to happen. Is Peter more likely to get arrested? Is it more in the middle? Is it more definitely Chris would resist arrest?
I think it's resist arrest. Yeah.
Resist
Yeah,
arrest.
yeah.
Then you're going to reveal your numbers. And if you are the same number, you get a point. If you're within 1 away, you get a point. And if you're on the same side as this slash, so 1 to 5 or 6 to 10, you also get a point. So you have a max of 3 points you could get.
Okay, it's the reveal the numbers is what I was asking. Like we have to have something to show the number, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess if you write down the
Make
number.
yourself
Sure.
make yourself a like 1 to 10. With
Yeah, I'm just looking for like. Oh, okay, here we go. I'll just use just one
Sure.
whiteboard thing.
Yeah,
Like this is what I did for ours, and then I'll just put an arrow.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
An
just
arrow.
it or whatever.
Well, like
We're giving out a number, though. That's what we're doing, right?
Yeah, you're gonna pick a number from 1 to 10, and for you guys, it's gonna be 1 is most likely Chris, and 10 is most likely you.
Okay. Yeah, this is that weird, confusing thing.
It's not on a scale to 1 to 10. If it's a 1, it's most likely Chris. If
Right.
it's a 10, it's most likely Peter.
right.
Make sense?
All right.
Do we want to play? What do you want to do? 10 rounds?
Yeah, 10 sounds good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do 12 because there's 4 people, and that comes out nice and even.
Okay.
12 is the best number because of that. 2, 3, and 4 players all get equal turns.
Right. I like it. All right. I'm shuffling it up. Chris, I'm going to start with you. I want you to pick a number from. So just so those, I'll use a card that's not real. You would roll a die. It's a D10, and then based on your result is the thing that you is the question. So
I mean, I have a D10 if that helps.
What happened?
I have a D10.
If you want to roll a 10, that's fine. I'm going to ask you for a number.
6.
All right, 6 it is. All right, so who is most likely to binge play a video game?
Binge
Who
play.
is most likely to binge play a video game?
Is that between you two as well?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody's answering this for their own team, basically.
and we're trying to get on the same side of the spectrum, the same number. We're trying to get as close as possible.
Yeah.
Same number will be 3 points. If you're one away, you'll get 2 as long as you're on the same side of the chart, the same side of the slash. And if you are, that's another point.
Oh no, we were getting a point before if like you were on different sides of the slash but still close together.
Yeah, if you're only one away, you would get 1 point.
So even if you're a 5 and a 6, you get a point. All right, so one away is a point, same side is a point, same number is another point. So you could potentially get 3 points.
Right. Like basically, if you land on the same number, you get 3 points.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Chris and Peter, what'd you do?
I wrote a 4.
Oh,
yeah, excellent start, my friend.
All right.
I thought we would both most likely be like it, but he's way busier.
3.
Yeah, I'm a gamer.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. No points. Great. Great start.
I have done a lot of binge game playing.
Oh, that stings a lot.
I was like, nah, he's into board games and TV shows.
Fine. All right. I'm gonna go around the circle. I'm not. I'm gonna go Chris, Katia, Peter, me. So it'll be opposite.
So is it me?
Yeah, Katia, you're up.
Whoops. 4.
4 it is. Who is most likely? What the fuck? Who? All right.
Wow. I don't know how to
answer that. I don't know Peter that well.
No, I'm not doing. This is a shit question. I'm not doing.
What was it? Just out of curiosity.
Who's most likely to die from a heart attack? I'm not answering.
Oh,
That's pretty harsh. Yeah.
Not happy.
I mean, me, but yeah.
All right. Who is most likely?
Me.
You said 4, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Who is most likely to keep a journal?
By the way, that's effed up that they put that question in here.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah. I'm not a fan of that one. Who is most likely to keep a journal?
I don't know on this one.
I'm done. That's not good.
Oh, that's too bad. I still have some left.
It was a bigger one too. I'm surprised. All right. Why don't we go first? Why don't we reveal first?
Neither.
What'd you do? 5? All right, I did 4. We get 2
I almost went with 4, and I was like, no, I wouldn't.
Good.
So I'm gonna go right in the middle.
So that's 2 points for you guys, right?
That's good.
2 points, correct. All right, you guys, what'd you get?
See, Chris, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have gone down 1.
1 point.
So you only get 1.
You get 1.
You're on the same side, but you're not 1 away, and you're not the same. So. All right, after 2 rounds, we're only down 2.
I figured you started the League of Game Makers, so writing articles and stuff. Should have remembered I was in that too.
But, right. You did one blog.
Peter, your turn. If you have a D10, feel free to roll. If not,
I'm just going to pick a number. We're going to pick.
Hey,
2.
Michael Petrie is in the comments.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, look at that. Makes excellent games.
Yeah,
we're
on the
playing
rocks.
a game,
Fantastic.
Michael. We're playing Pinpoint. We're trying to learn about each other.
All right, so what's your number, Peter?
2. Give me a 2.
2. All right, so who is most likely to watch a soap opera?
Oh, man. Oof.
Yeah, that's.
Who is most likely to watch a soap opera?
I have no idea what to say on this at all.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
All right.
All right, it's your question, so you guys reveal first.
All right.
Hey now.
Oh, man.
Yes. Nailed it.
God damn it. How did you guys nail the soap opera question? Come on. You.
The best part is I would never watch one, and yet Chris and I knew where to go.
Yeah, I was thinking neither one of
4.
us, but I bet you he's gonna.
I almost did 5. Yep.
All right, that's 2 points though. That's fine.
It's
That's fine.
not too bad.
It's
So
not
we're-
3.
I thought you were gonna say
3's much
that
better.
I was. Yeah.
I figured it's kind of even. I don't know if you watch that shit or not, so I figured we'll go even. But I'm gonna go more on your side because I couldn't care less. All right. I have a hold on. Actually, because I can see the thing, so it's not fair if I pick a number. So I'm actually gonna roll a number instead. This is the game we're playing, by the way. If anyone is interested, there's 3 ways to play: 1 to 100, 1 to 10, and then least most. We're playing the 1 to 10. And I'm going to roll a die, and I get a 5. And then I'm going to read this thing with the 5. Who is most likely to end up like their parents? Who is most likely to end up like their parents?
Parents plural, right?
It says
So
parents.
both of them.
Says parents.
Don't try and confuse this question.
I'm trying to clarify.
Man, my marker's running out.
Oh man.
It's a good thing just one comes with 7 markers.
Yeah, we've replaced them too. All right.
For those just joining or following along, then the next thing you need to do is on this scale, 1 being most likely in this situation, most likely Chris, the other being most likely Peter. You then have to figure out a number that you think would be that person would be most likely to. And then if you're the same number, it's 3 points. If you're 1 away, it's 2 points. And if you're at least on the same side of that slash in the middle, you get 1 point. It's our question, so I guess we can reveal first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, way the fuck off on that one.
Oh my god.
Great.
Wow.
All right, so
Wow.
zero
Chris.
points on that one.
Like
Perfect.
that.
I don't know where you went on this one, Chris.
0
Can't
points.
feel it.
Ready?
0 points. Ugh.
Okay. No, we were
Oh,
off.
good, you get nothing.
Yeah, 0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we missed.
Good.
I was
So,
thinking that someone with a younger child would feel the parenting stuff. Both my
And
kids
I
are
was
boys.
and I was thinking that you have an amazing connection to your dad. So or
Yeah,
you
see,
did.
I'm definitely
That's true.
like a mix of both of my parents.
I have a pretty amazing connection with my mom, but I just didn't know if you knew that. So I was like, yeah, we'll go that way.
Yeah, I was thinking more the other way about you having a young son that you feel parenting.
Yeah, so
more
5
than-
and 10. Yeah, so they don't get anything.
right.
We
So,
already knew
for
that.
example, one person said 5, the other said 7. They are neither one away or on the same side of this slash, so they get no points.
All right, so I roll for the
that
next
route.
one, right?
Great time for you to screw that one up. Thank you very much. Yes, roll.
You're welcome. Just did that for you. 4.
4. Who's most likely to get lost in the woods?
Okay.
Who is most likely to get lost in the woods? Man, these suck.
He's Canadian. They're born in the woods, right?
It's your question. You reveal.
No, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Chris.
All right. No points. All right. We need to do this one. You
I
ready?
should have written a different number because I know that you don't think you'd get lost.
I don't even think Texas has woods. This has
I don't like the way that was worded.
All right. What do you got?
6.
4.
Hey, now we're talking. Yeah,
Nice.
nothing.
It's a wash.
Wow. This is a tough one. All right. Katia, you're up.
Were you in the Cub Scouts or something like that, Peter?
No, but I go
No.
hiking all the time.
But I was with you in
Just-
Texas, and
I don't know.
And I was
I
in
grew up
that.
outdoors. 9.
What was that? We did PAX South, and you kept going the wrong way every single way.
I said 9.
Yeah, okay. That's right. I forgot about that. That's not the woods, though. That's just driving.
Oh,
I guess
wow.
that's easier in the woods.
I think you said at the time, like, Aaron's got my sense of direction that helps me out. So I was like, yeah, all right.
What's the question?
All right. So, of the two of our pairs, who is most likely to run into a burning building to save a family pet?
Mm.
I'm not erasing it. I'm not erasing it. I'm leaving it. And we'll reveal.
God, this is painful.
It's pretty bad. They're all pretty bad.
That was a tough one.
All right, our question will reveal.
Oh, this was mine? Yeah.
Hey, run away.
One away.
All right.
I don't remember if I've told you the story or not.
I don't know either.
Yeah, that's not good then.
Go ahead.
Because I have done exactly that.
I was almost there for you.
You got 1 point.
Yeah, you get a point because you're on the same side of the hash mark.
Chris, I'm sorry I didn't go more.
Well, I thought about going further out, but I thought if I've told him the story, then he knows I've done that.
Is there a story to be told?
Yeah, there was a house fire, an apartment fire on my neighbor's side. She had just moved in, and I knew she had a baby. And I ran around. It was a big explosion, so I ran around. She was outside, and she was crying and obviously kind of drunk or something. And I said, "Where's your baby?" And she went in there, and the place was on fire. So I ran in.
Wow.
But I only got in like a few steps. This is the part where when you see movies of people like running around in fire and stuff, there's no way. Your body like makes you freeze and pull back. I couldn't push further in. So I only got a few steps in before I couldn't stand anymore. I came back out and I was like, "Where's your baby?" And she went, "Oh, the father's got him." I'm talking about my dog. And I was like, "There's a dog." So I started trying to go back in and I couldn't do it. The flames got too high, but the dog was saved. It was in a part of the apartment further back where it wasn't. So luckily for that.
Huh.
Oh, nice. Wow, that was a very interesting story.
I was thinking about pushing one on that one just because I know how much you love your cats.
I actually almost went blind because of that.
Wow.
The next day at work, my vision started getting blurry and I had to go to the hospital. Apparently you get like all this particulate stuff in your eyes. I had to put like this waxy stuff on my eyeballs for like a few days. It's crazy.
Wow.
Wow.
Good for you. Jeez.
So anyway, that's not entertaining.
1 point for the story.
1 point.
No points for the story, although that was very nice.
We did get a point because we're on the same side.
That's true.
Sure, no extra points for bravery. That's not how this game works. And no house ruling for points for bravery either.
House ruling for points.
Peter, number 1 to 10.
We're going to go 8 this time.
8 it is. Who is most likely to fix an issue with their car?
Really?
To fix an issue with their car.
Yeah, now this pen's going up. It's just because I leave it uncapped.
Your question, you reveal?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I wanted to go one more.
Yeah.
1 point.
I don't know that much about cars.
Yep. Same.
I did.
Boom!
Whoa! Look at that. They hit it when they hit one.
I don't like that.
Done.
Don't like that.
1 point game. Love it. Cool.
Sorry. It's
me, isn't it? All right.
How many questions are? This was the 8th one here.
Yeah, we'll have one more question each after this. And I got a 5. Who is most likely to make the greatest social worker?
What now? Social worker?
That has so many different.
Yeah. I don't know.
Good. Our question will reveal. All right.
1 point.
I'm all right with that. We're tied 9-9. All right. Hopefully you guys get nothing. What do you got?
You have the program at the school and like.
Yeah, you do the sign language. I mean, I figured it was right in the middle.
Yeah, 2 points.
The edge.
2 points.
2 points.
Oh, bold.
Damn it.
Peter is clearly a better person than me.
I don't think so.
All right, Chris, you're up.
Number 2.
Number 2 it is. Who is most likely to buy a bumper sticker? Ah, man. I mean, no, I'm not erasing it. I'm not erasing it. Your question, you reveal. Come on.
I was so close to writing 7 because I was like, he's probably pushing me a little bit on that one.
Yeah,
you wouldn't
I
do a
hate bumper stickers.
Yeah, I hate them too. But I was like, I gotta.
We got 2 points.
All right, I'm good with the 2. I'm good with the 2. We needed that. That was big.
Although it was just a push, right? Because we also got 2.
Yep, 2-point game. Yeah, but we didn't fall farther behind, which is
all right. That's key. Yeah.
2 points, 3 questions. Katia, you're up.
10.
10. Who is most likely to throw up first if on an endless roller coaster?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
Who's going to throw up first? You're on the same roller coaster over and over again?
What's funny is that we've done. I'll share it after, but that's.
I think we're gonna lose on this one.
I think so too.
I don't know.
Is that our
We
question?
both agree that we're going to lose on this one.
Well,
Yes.
okay, so you wrote your number.
I
Get a
did.
point for that because we know it.
We both used to get like we both get motion sickness when we read in the car or like stuff like that. So I went with 5. What do you have?
Wow, let's see this.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I was like,
I think
well, we both grew
that
up
could
if we-
devastate us.
All right, that's pretty good. That's 14. All right, what do you guys got?
wow.
Nice.
Nope. So missed it.
Oh, that's
I
big.
thought the truth is, I think we're both the same in that regard, and that's why
Yeah.
we pushed it both ways.
Yep, exactly.
That's
no way it would
big.
happen.
Well done. Nice.
Yep.
All right,
So you guys
Peter.
are up by 1?
Yeah?
I like that. We can't let Mike win 3 games. Katia, you got to
Right.
help us derail that.
mean,
Not really. He's my partner.
Yeah,
Right.
you gotta take one for the team.
For the greater
resent that
good.
statement. I resent that statement. You're not letting me win.
Greater good.
No, I'm not letting you.
We
Right,
can't
Peter,
allow
number
you. We can't allow you to win.
That's fine.
Number 3, please.
3 it is. Who is most likely to fix something that is broken? Man.
Oh God, Chris, I don't.
I know. Making me second guess now. The pressure's on.
I know the pressure's on. It's terrible. Okay.
That's your question. You reveal.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Damn it.
I was thinking about the car question, right? That's sort of where we were at.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
came back down to me. I figured that might happen. Bam.
Oh
But they
my God.
also nailed it.
No.
I wrote originally I had 4 on there because I've done so many renos in both houses that we've owned. Like we've fixed a crap ton of stuff. So I know I fix a lot of stuff. But because of the car thing, I was like, no, he's gonna think he fixes more stuff. So then I put it at 6.
Wow.
That Mike, you
Is it
think you
reality?
fix more stuff.
Probably not.
Again, it was in the middle, right? So I just gave it a little notch up.
Ah, took away our good 3-pointer right there.
So it comes down to this.
Wow.
All right, here we go. 6. Who is most likely to make the greatest artist?
It's kind of messed up, actually.
This is easy. This is easy.
All right, I erased my original.
Oh man,
I don't like it.
You guys go
Why
first.
did you erase your original? No.
Ready?
Damn it. I just went based on what I thought you would write. Nice.
Ooh. We can't do it then. We can't catch it.
Nope. That should be it.
That's
All right,
it.
what'd you do?
We don't even have to reveal.
No, reveal it. Who do you think would be the most artist? Oh, no shit. Wow.
We got 3 points,
I
Chris.
was actually leaning more like your direction because I know of your creative past and all that stuff. But
I
So
did
who
go to
ended
school
up-
for animation
who
and I
won?
do
Who
art,
was
but
the lead?
I would absolutely pick you every day of the week, Chris.
yeah, look
Oh.
at that. 1
Wow.
point.
I was looking for the numbers. Yeah. Oh, that was close.
Where did it fall apart? It fell apart in the one where I thought I should answer that Chris thinks I'll throw up. That's where it fell apart.
Yeah, whereas we knew we were both going to throw up.
Yep.
I think it was so much that neither one of us thought
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So
What's funny
And
is
the other
that
one that
last
I could have saved it if I just trusted that you would have run in for an animal. And I did know you would. I just didn't go hard enough on that one.
I couldn't remember if I told the story or not. I would have gone more towards your way had I known for certain that you didn't know the story. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that last question about the artist, I was like, I would never write one for myself. And I almost wrote 2. So we almost only got 2 points because
Yeah,
I
that
had a
would've been
2.
Wow.
And then when you said you changed your answer, I was like, oh no, he probably was at 1 and then went further up.
Nope.
And I thought we lost it.
I was at 2. My answer was 2, and I changed it to 1. Like maybe
That's
I give
great.
her a little bit of credit. I'm like, nah, fuck it. She's taking it all.
So before you changed it, it was even.
Yeah, but we both originally wanted. Yeah,
That was great.
that's
Yeah,
funny.
that's a good game.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's a good game to do with guests too, because viewers get to know more about you too.
Yeah.
How long? My camera's behind the counter. Wow, 2.5 hours, and we still got people watching. How
Yeah.
nice!
Good.
Thanks for sticking with
Our
us.
viewers are the best. They're so fun.
Yeah.
We really have the best audience,
I
I
agree.
think.
I
I
agree.
need to make an outro video. One to like send us out. I don't know what that should be. Though.
You have that.
You
right?
playing guitar?
No, I don't have that. Nope.
I think that people want to see that.
No, well, then they should
that's
go
why-
watch.
No, they leave at that time.
Yeah, they should go watch that video.
I think you should put it. You should put it as the outro for sure.
No, it'll get old if you watch it all the time. You don't want that.
All right.
Um,
We have a lot of new people though that haven't experienced that.
that's
that a
true.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah.
We should do something
Sparrow.
special for a Halloween episode, by the way.
Ooh,
Good.
I don't know what that should be.
I don't know.
Any suggestions, please let us know.
Oh, we wanted to ask people what they wanted our next, like another top 5 to be.
Yep.
Did you ask
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes, if you are watching this later, please tell us in comments. I've actually been checking those now. Apparently, people leave comments. So I am responding to those now throughout the week. So let us know what other top 5s you'd like to hear, ideas that you'd like to let us cover. Anything else? Anything you want to say to people about Flamecraft or Edge, AC as it is, Andromeda?
Well, I mean, I'll just say that if anyone is watching that doesn't know about Flamecraft, that it just opened its late pledge, and you can't miss this game. I don't know where it falls on most backed of 2021, but it is up there, and that's very exciting. And we're gonna make a hell of a deluxe, fantastic product, just loaded with all sorts of goodies and cute ass. The dragons are amazingly cute. The gameplay is a lot of fun. We have all this variability in there, lots of different fun powers and shops to explore. Yes, it has metal coins. It has little pieces of toast. It has game trays in the box, and art by Sandara Tang. She's an amazing artist of dragons. And these are not your typical dragons of old. They're dragons that make the best cup of coffee or roast meat up at the butcher shop for you, and they work with humans to make the town better. And you play a game where the town sort of evolves and grows and just gets more and more fun combos as you play. Designer is Manny Vega, and published by Cardboard Alchemy.
I should have showed these earlier in the.
That's all good. We have so many shops. As I mentioned earlier, there's 42 shops now. One of them is a promo that you can only get right now. It's called the Spice Tower, featuring a certain Tom Vassell in his shop. The secret of the Dice Tower Library is that it's all dragons that organize that. And also we have another promo, which is called the Flame Starter statue. It is a homage to the platform that launched this game, Kickstarter. And I just heard from Kickstarter themselves. I asked if we can use their K on the card, and they said yes.
Cool.
They're all cool. For that. So you get a Kickstarter exclusive. It's not a store; it's a statue.
Very cool.
He's asking if I got extra components and coins. I haven't filled out my pledge manager yet. It just opened, so I gotta look at everything that's in there.
Yeah, you gotta look at everything.
Got mine done.
I haven't done mine yet either.
Jeez. Peter. God.
Plenty of time to find out if you want to. Now, no pressure or anything, but 16,000 people have already entered their surveys.
Ooh.
So that's a lot of people. I see when I see like proud to be the ex-backer on Twitter, and it says like 12,325. I'm like, holy crap, that's a lot of people.
It's
what
a
is
lot of people.
Backer wise? You had what, 30,000 something backers?
29,479, something like that.
That's crazy.
Insane.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. So, but there's room for more. Is all I'm saying.
You can get
so
it's fine.
You'll give me that link in Discord.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the description after we end it here. So, all right. Well, thanks for coming on, Peter. Having fun with us, playing games.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I love that this show plays games. First of all, that feels very apropos that you play games on the show. But yeah, you really get into it, and it's awesome.
Thank you. It's fun.
And thanks for posing like a hedgehog. That was fun.
Oh yeah, that'll be a screen capture.
That was awful. Never answer hedgehog to a question on this show. Oh my God.
You notice in the beginning of that game, I asked Chris if they build on each other. Like, I'm starting to learn how Chris's inner workings work.
Yeah, I didn't like that you asked that.
Yep.
Because you did have to use your letter later on.
Yep.
Yeah,
well, I did D, and then I had Dodo and Dave Matthews. Like, I'm like, all right, he's going to be doing something with this stuff.
That's interesting.
Oh, that makes sense now.
But then
you actually lose points for that now that you bring it up. So
now I'm going to.
And Michael had an amazing game win streak there. So
yeah,
very nicely done.
Yeah.
Proving that I don't try to make him lose, like he says I do.
In all fairness, I didn't think he was going to win my game.
I had no shot. Peter came out of the gate, 2-0 on everybody. He's like, nope, this is not going to go well.
Botched that one on some. I just got to learn Istanbul, 5 Tribes. I got a couple of games I got to master my colors on.
Very
detailed. It drives me crazy because you picked like half of my favorite top games. The only one that I got right off the bat was the Orleans one.
And I will tell you that I didn't cheat on the last question where it came down to the final moment, right across from me are my game shelves, and there's Everdell, and I purposely was like, I'm not going to do it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I could have just looked down. I was
know,
the only one that didn't
know.
get it. It's right
So
there.
appreciate
I like the
the
honor
not
we have
cheating.
in this club, so that's good.
Yeah, well, you're not actually winning anything if you win, right? No.
Whose
I
line
did
is it
try and
anyway,
pick
boys?
games that you guys would know, so that was part of it. And
Let's
I obviously
acknowledge,
wanted
though,
to
where
include
we-
one of each, of your games that you've either designed or worked on. So, but I knew you had that box, Chris, right in that shot. And then sure enough, when you logged on, I was like, damn, it is there. And so, but
yeah.
you
No,
still
that was
got
a
one
lot.
wrong.
Very challenging, but that was a lot of fun.
The contest that we did the worst on, that we all need to work on, is our movie quotes that we could get one other person to guess.
Well, I guessed 2 of them. I knew that.
Yes,
I know.
we did all right for Chris.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. We're going to run over to Discord. We already got Matt Paquette waiting for us in the Batcave there. So join our Discord. We're going to talk a little bit about the episode. Peter, if you can make it, that'd be awesome. If not, thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much. It's a lot of
Thanks
fun.
for joining us.
Hi, everybody.